would have to screw with it because I don't remember where I found that.
I'm ready
Anyway,
to go.
we can
I'm ready to nuke this crowd. My body is ready.
Like I said, I'll mess with it, and what I'll probably do is just invite you guys to the game so you can dick around in it.
Yeah.
And help me figure it out. But anyway, let's play Star Wars.
Star Wars.
I am back to tanks.
Back to tanks.
Yeah.
We need to, in our ship, we need to, as a player, I'm saying this, that you can buy a med bay which has back to tanks and a bunch of shit so we can shorten our long rest. Since we seem to be in a near lethal world, which I like.
Right.
Perpetual short rest. Never long rest.
I also figured out my mouse issue. Apparently, wireless mice do not like metal desks.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You don't have a giant mouse pad?
Oh, I do. It's a huge.
Yeah.
It covers mine, but my entire desk is metal. So
Right.
I ordered a wireless mouse or a wired mouse.
Right, mouse.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's better anyway for gaming.
Yeah. Faster response.
Yep.
that makes sense. Okay.
You're not
Cool.
trusting all the signals in the air.
So,
They're giving you cancer.
everyone ready?
Yeah.
So last, not week, 2 weeks ago, you guys had finished some upgrades on your ship, finished some downtime activities. You had spoke with Rina, I think that was the week before, but you had spoke with Rina and had received a secondary mission to meet and basically serve as a security detail for an individual named Nej. You had done so, met with him, met with his bartender as well, had a few drinks. Kind of did some initial surveillance on the comers to this auction house where you'll be providing security detail to Nej at. After a few drinks and a few funny interactions with some droids, including your own droid, Ed, you all followed Nej into the auction house. There was some initial surveillance within the auction house. You had spotted a couple figures of note, one being, I guess two in this case, the two Night Sisters. You can't really identify things of those Night Sisters to know if they were ones you've encountered before, but two Night Sisters in sort of the same garb, escorting a fully cloaked, even their face behind a veil, black veil, figure who you did hear speaking a little bit. You also noticed coming behind you into the auction house courtyard was a seemingly Republic intelligence officer with two clone troopers. Probably the only person familiar with clone troopers here would be would your character be familiar with clone troopers very much, Ed?
No,
No? Okay.
he's more Outer Rim.
That's right. Sorry, your character. I need to.
No, that's fine. I didn't do a good job of. I haven't really explained his background or anything.
Yeah, we should touch base on that. But you do see two clone troopers walk in. One seems to be more outfitted than the other, likely being someone of a clone trooper of higher rank than the other one.
Colors?
The colors are blue on that one.
Oh, real quick. So based on what you've based on what you've told us about the time period and holovids and news articles and all that, I assume that we would know what a clone trooper is and might be familiar if this is a common, because there's going to be newsreels with propaganda or whatever. Oh, our clones are doing great. So that's what I'm thinking we would be familiar with clone troopers.
Yeah, so you're familiar with the clone trooper. What a clone trooper is, all that kind of information. I specifically was wondering if you'd be able to pick up on the rank or anything like that, but it doesn't seem like any of you seem probably to have the knowledge to do that.
Roll lore.
Clone trooper.
There would be you would have nothing to have lore, have knowledge or history of to roll for that. So you'd have to have something to reference back to.
Would I?
Datapad.
You would be the closest. Go ahead and roll. If we could do one roll.
Okay.
If you want to have knocked roll. for lore.
Hey, not bad. 19.
19. So in your education, I would say probably plus very minor run-ins with clones in the past. This is likely an ARC trooper. You wouldn't know them by that name, but you would know what an ARC trooper is.
Yeah.
And then this is also probably a captain. Again, not knowing necessarily what the captain rank really entails, but knowing kind of in relative to how many people they lead and the fact that they're like a leader.
Okay, sweet.
So they're approaching from behind. The intelligence officer that they are accompanying seems to be a human female. Looks very young, but very extremely confident. Approaching into the group.
Okay, now you can't tell me this isn't 501st.
What would you guys like to do right now? So there's just continual mingling. You guys kind of have a perimeter posted around Nej, who is just seems to be chatting with different individuals within the establishment here.
Do we have? Oh no, we don't really have. Would we have communication with Nej because he dunked his fucking thing in the beer?
Nope.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Yeah, no communication with Nej.
I'm just gonna keep an eye on Nej. Then I see new individuals have joined the party, but I know we were trying to get Ed's character to listen in on the Night Sisters. I think.
Yes, and there was some conversation that was had previously, and it seems to have been mostly dispersed at this point, so there's no really conversation happening with the Night Sisters there. They seem to be...
Okay.
I know my original intent was to just kind of see what they could, because my friends had mentioned that they'd had run-ins with these guys, and I just wanted to...
Perfect. Can I just have everyone make a general insight check for me? This is really just a surveillance of the crowd.
Sure it is, Chance. Sure it is.
Okay.
I accidentally dropped it in the thing, and it's again 19.
I got a 2 and a 6.
High numbers, high numbers.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yep. 2 for Z and 6 for
18.
Jerry.
Always the Tuscan.
Yeah,
Always the
hell yeah.
Tuscan.
Should be.
It's just those Tuscan reflexes I have.
So,
No, it's the goggles.
Noct and Tamir, you notice a human, like a noblewoman, is what it looks like, in pretty regal clothing, something you typically see more out of Coruscant, and like decked with jewelry, who seems to be whispering and pointing somewhere in the crowd, and then gestures to a spot over in like the southeast corner of the building. So sort of that area, if you can see the ping.
Mm-hmm. That right side corner, yeah. Okay.
And it just seems a little suspicious, but you're not sure what it might be.
And where is that lady?
She would likely be right here.
Okay. Got it.
So let me
Do you mind
switch.
pinging where she was pointing one more time?
Yeah, sure. This one, right? This way.
Okay. Would I see if Noct noticed it as well?
Yes. With your rolls, yes.
Okay.
I'll look
then
back
where's-
since we have a perimeter. I'm gonna look back at him to see what he wants to, because I can't fucking communicate with him either. God damn it, you guys. Well, I guess we have in-ear pieces because we bought them.
Yeah, you do, and so does Tamir, but Nej does not.
So she's pointing in a direction. And can I see anything that's going on where she was
Make
pointing?
a perception check.
Perceive, motherfucker, perceive. Tough.
Must have been the wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not enough dust in the air for you to actually see well right now. It's too
Oh
clear.
my god.
It's too clear.
No, you can't really make out between like all the individuals in the crowd and just the awkward lighting that's kind of out in those areas. You're not quite able to make anything out.
And since I'm closer, can I also make a perception check?
Sure, go ahead.
Come on, motherfucker. That's tough. I got a 6.
Again, the
Damn.
awkward lighting, it's just really difficult. You do have a better sight from kind of being able to peer around a few people, but you can't really make out much in that corner.
Okay, I'm gonna at least approach Nej because something suspicious is going on. And sort of keep him guarded from that corner. There we go.
Okay. He seems honestly pretty oblivious to, like, he's not picking up on your anxiety or like suspicion very well.
Mm-hmm.
And just seems to be preoccupied with discussing kind of the current affairs of Nar Shaddaa and its political state.
That's
this
fine.
individual.
I mean, we're meant to guard him. He can do whatever.
Yeah. You two would notice that as the Republic clone troopers and the intelligence officer approach, they seem to push pretty much straight through the crowd and into the building, the primary entrance of the foyer, which no one seems to be really going through at this point.
Right. Good for them.
After a few minutes go by, this female individual that you saw over here, kind of gesturing to the corner, walks towards the main entrance to the foyer as well. Goes in.
Can I see if anybody else noticed her signal? Anybody in the crowd at least? Does it look like some people were like moving in coherency with her, or after she made that signal, did anybody move or anything like that?
You didn't notice much at the time, but now as you're kind of looking around, trying to scan again, you do see that there are two figures who were out on this outer edge of the crowd who don't seem to be conversing with many people, who are beginning to moving in unison to that corner. They're trying to be suspicious and kind of nonchalant, or trying to be inconspicuous and nonchalant.
Yeah.
As they
Because
walk
they're
over.
trying to be suspicious. I saw them doing a cartoonish linking.
Right.
You know, we're sneaking.
Yeah. Exactly.
Look at us, guys.
They're about to do some blow in the corner.
Anything else you guys are doing?
I wonder what Ed's doing over here.
I
I
had no
the edge
clue.
of the crowd. Keep and just kind of observe from here.
Sure.
But I'm just trying to make myself at least like a meat shield for this guy. We'll see how things go.
Okay.
Z has no idea what's going on because he's not being told what's going on. So,
yeah. Is he doing anything in the meantime?
Yeah, he was gonna. I can't, for some reason, I can't control my character. I don't know if I've got the wrong option or what. He's gonna make his way back towards where everyone else is at.
Okay, perfect.
Kind of this way. As a reminder, Z's droid Jerry does have a probe droid that's patrolling the area.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Go ahead and make a perception check for the probe droid. And you should be able to control your character now.
Okay. Well, I meant that more for the other guy. I didn't want to metagame, but I know it's been a couple weeks, so that's why I didn't say anything earlier.
Well, I do remember that, but he would have been over by the Night Sisters area, but he'd probably at this point would be kind of moving around more, I would assume. Their probe droid.
Let's see. He doesn't have his own. He has his own stat block, but he doesn't have his own ability. So his perception is passive is 13. God damn it! I set this up in a weird way. Perception is +3. Let me roll 11 on his perception.
You would also notice that after a while that there were two figures walking kind of outside of the crowd, towards the southeast corner.
Okay.
The probe
then,
droid would notice that.
Okay, then if it, I assume it's communicating with Jerry, and Jerry's communicating with me, and I'll have Jerry have the probe droid follow those guys to see what they're doing.
Okay. You do have
Like
advantage on. Does the probe droid have advantage on perception?
I should have looked at this before I started.
You're fine. No worries.
Yeah, wisdom perception checks that rely on hearing or sight. Yes.
So go ahead and roll again, just in case.
Okay.
Better.
14.
14. Sweet.
You see them pull out a bag of cocaine.
You see them, well, the droid sees them move to this corner and begin crouching down behind line of sight here, so they're not visible by anyone from the crowd. Crouching down and kind of messing with something. It's hard to tell what. The droid can't exactly see what, but they seem to be
Okay.
crouched down and focusing on something.
So simultaneously, I'm going to tell Jerry to tell the droid to get in their face and see exactly what they're doing. Just a quick beep, like a bee kind of thing, to get exactly what's going on. And then I will tell the other guys to the comlink. Those two guys over by the corner have they're acting suspicious. Do you guys think we should let our, I forget what you would call this guy, not his name, but
Nesh.
let our Mark know?
Oh, yeah.
The Dathomirian?
Yeah, there's some suspicious stuff going on, and we should think about moving someplace safer.
Okay.
I thought we weren't supposed to interfere with his party or whatever.
Well, I mean, we can let him know what's going on.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Yeah.
The only thing I would say that we haven't really addressed yet is that your probe droid would be not big enough. It would be much bigger than a bee.
Right. No. I meant as far as acting. I was trying to describe how it would go over there.
Okay, so it would be obvious that they were being watched.
Yeah, it would be obvious.
Got it. I just want to make sure that that's clear.
No. I know it's tiny. Based on the picture alone, it's about the size of an orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that would be the smallest you could get. Is about Yeah.
Okay. And if you want it to be bigger, that's fine. But yeah, I didn't think it was the size of a bee. I'm not trying to sneak or stealth. I'm going to let them know there's somebody watching them.
Got it. So as the probe droid gets closer, they one of them would turn towards it, and try and grab it out of the air. Go ahead and.
Okay. Let me see. His dex saving throw would be, so it's +1 on his dex.
Tough.
5.
He tries to reach out and grab it. Doesn't seem to be able to make contact with it. It just barely jolts to the side. Not very smoothly, but it didn't need to be smooth. And you can see that both of the individuals there that are focusing on something on the ground. As the droid gets closer, it can see that the object on the ground looks to be some sort of explosive charge.
Oh, okay. Guys, we got explosives. These two dudes are dealing with explosives. We probably need to let Nets know and tell him to leave. And since neither one of you can speak really well.
Yes. I was like, great, you should do that.
I'm going to go do... I forgot what characters we had in this game. So yeah, I'll go over to Nesh. Hey Nesh, we've got, and as quietly as possible, we've got the two guys over there with explosives. I assume you don't want to be here when those go off.
He kind of is taken aback initially. It's the first time you've really seen his composure drop. He's always kind of aloof, and it's the first time you've seen it kind of disappear. And he turns. I assume you're pointing or gesturing in the direction.
Gesturing, yeah, down at my hip, kind of trying to be stealthy about it. So
okay. He turns in that direction. Not overly obvious, but not really trying to hide it either.
And I'm guarding in that direction anyway, so I can sort of block him from some people.
Yeah. Okay. And he squints over in that over there. Kind of looks for a moment and waits a moment.
I really think we should leave, unless this is why you're here.
And he's trying to decide. You can see that he's in contemplation about what to do.
We could send one or two of us over there if you want, but our job is to protect you, not do combat.
I should probably let Cassius know. Well, would one of you mind in going inside, or two of you is fine. Would like two of you to, or like at least one of you to stay with me. Go inside and find an individual by the name of Cassius. They will be very guarded. Let them know what's happening, and let them know that I've taken leave.
Would Cassius be the one who just walked past us with the two trooper guards?
No, that was not Cassius. But you might let them know as well.
Okay. I will send in Jerry then.
Perfect. So,
before I do that, do you, Nick? I'm talking to Nick. Do you see those two as a threat? Should we engage them, or at least one of us engage them to stop what they're doing?
yes, we probably should. But let me engage them with you.
Our job is to keep you out of danger. We can send one of us or two of us over there to take care of them and get you out of danger.
All right. Well, if something goes awry, then I will be coming.
Okay. So yes, I will tell Jerry to engage them, and
Okay. Just gonna have Jerry engage instead of go in to find Cassius.
yep, instead,
Okay.
because he's expendable. Sorry, guy. So yeah, so I will. Yeah. Z will cast. What's that power again? He's going to cast Motivator Boost on Jerry, and he's going to send Jerry to go engage the two dudes.
Okay. But Jerry is flying this way.
Yep, he's running. As soon as he gets a shot, Sophie has to come out this way.
Forrest, do you want to go over there as well, just in case, or no?
So we're just trying to kill them?
Yeah, because our client, there we go, asked us to engage them, and it's feasible as a protection that we eliminate the threat if possible, but we also get our client out of danger.
Right.
So
yeah,
I'm willing to stay with him if you also want to go talk to that person.
Okay.
Thank you.
I will. Z will go inside then quickly.
As someone who understands the hunt, I understand how this might go down.
Yep.
So however far in whatever time, so Z's going to be, or Jerry's going to be right about here, and as soon as he has a shot, he's going to fire on them.
Okay. So I have a couple things going on here. So
yeah,
he's gonna get like right there, you said, or right here, and fire at them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As that's happening, you're making your way. Z's making his way into the foyer of the auction house.
Yep.
Okay. And Noct is staying with Nej.
I am on extremely high alert now.
Okay. And
well, since we're
perfect, and
bunking
then-
heads, Timur is just running forward. I can move 70 feet in a turn, just a heads up.
Holy shit. Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay.
You can run across
Holy
map.
So you're gonna beat. Actually, you probably did. What's the speed of Jerry right now?
So his speed is doubled, so he has 60.
Yeah, so you're about there at the same time.
Okay.
About that range right there. Okay, and that's as Cassie is getting in the door. So, as you come into the door, or not Cassie, I don't know why I said that. Z, as you're coming to the door, you notice that the figure outside, you actually hadn't seen her before, so you wouldn't know who she is.
I think you said he
But-
did notice her.
Mm-mm.
No?
He didn't notice
I
her.
didn't.
He noticed the two. His probe droid
okay.
noticed the two over there.
Yeah.
You see her, this noblewoman, unsheath what looks to be a small vibro dagger and attempts to sneak up behind, like it is sneaking up behind this Imperial Guard, or not Imperial, Republic intelligence officer who's in the foyer.
As soon as I come in and as soon as I see that, I yell, looking for Cassius, as loud as I can to startle them. I don't know what's really going on. I don't know who the bad guys are, but I'm here to look for Cassius. So I yell, looking for Cassius. I need to talk to Cassius immediately. Hopefully turning these guys around so they'll see the person sneaking on them.
Okay, so you're doing that. They spin around. Both the clone troopers immediately clock this individual behind and point their weapons at her and don't seem to fire because she doesn't seem to be making a move. She seems to be freezing in place. The intelligence officer backs up, pulls a pistol out slowly, and you see her look at you and immediately try and make a judgment of character of you, considering it just became an intense situation, and points behind her, says, "Cassius is in the main foyer. She's getting the Ivy ready."
Nesh told me to let you and Cassius know, and I'll keep walking so I can do my thing. That there's two individuals with a bomb. There's a bomb outside in the southeast corner of the building. Two of my people are engaging it right now, but you might want to leave.
Shit, and then you hear one of the clone troopers, "Fuck." As this is ongoing, so Noct, you watch as there are about four. You can immediately see about 4 people in the audience who begin to pull weapons in the crowd that you're engaged in right now.
Mm-hmm.
None of them seem to be close to you, but they're spread out throughout this group of attendees.
Right. Are they anywhere near our target?
Not super close now. They're mostly congregated in I can't ping a whole group of area, but this area to the west over here.
Okay, cool. Do they look like they're also guarding assets?
No.
Fuck.
They seem to be kind of aggressively moving towards different targets.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's on them, not me. I'm doing my job. Welcome to Nar Shaddaa.
Where heroes die.
Over here, you see. So go ahead and take your first shot with Jerry, and then Tamir, go ahead and make your first attack. I assume you're attacking.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
She crashed. What?
So Jerry is going to do Ranger's Quarry on the closest person, and then he's going to fire his blaster rifle.
Nice.
Yeah. The dirty 20. There's the blaster damage. He's also, because I gave him tech powers, he's also going to use an at-will tech power, blah, 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 which is storming shot. It's, let's see. Damn it. I had this figured out a few minutes, or a while ago. So, yeah, there we go.
Damn.
Yeah, so 5 energy plus 4 electrical plus 4 energy from the. So I maxed out the damage on that.
Nice.
So yeah, 13.
Yeah.
4 of it being electrical.
That electrical is interesting. If their hands on the.
Oh, so if you're going off what this description is, the second thing has to already be electrified as I read it. But if you read it differently, I'm totally cool with that.
That I'm looking at here.
Yep.
I mean, just because they were messing with it doesn't mean it's ready to go.
Yeah. No.
No, with their hands on it.
Okay. So you obviously fire a shot that does quite a bit of damage, and it kind of shocks them for a moment. Does it have an effect, or just it does the bouncing thing? It says shocked until the end of their next turn, but I can't read. It doesn't show the whole thing.
There you go.
It becomes shocked until the end of the next turn, so they can't take reactions. Okay. So the first one immediately gets hit with the blaster rifle. This is the first blast rifle that seems to go off. The first one you hear, you all hear. To this point, there really hasn't been any other loud sounds from the audience. Just some, because this all happened within a matter of 10 seconds. Everything that's been going on, 10 to 15 seconds, and they kind of fall back a little bit, catch themselves on their arm, and then pull what seems to be another rifle out of their, or a blaster pistol off their belt. To point towards Jerry as Tamir starts to run up and swing. So go ahead and roll your swing, Tamir.
Okay. I am going to attack. Give me one sec here. Where is this? Okay. Does I'm assuming a 20 hits.
Yes.
Okay. Do 8.
Love you too.
Okay. Yeah, you come up and swing with your vibro axe, and it just
Yeah.
cleaves right through them at this point.
Oh my god.
Nice.
And they kind of slump to the ground. 2 halves of their body
Once
just
again,
slides to the ground.
cutting people in half.
Okay. Cool. Then I will action surge.
Okay.
Move here. Gonna be doing a charging attack, and then that happens on the hit. So, give me one sec here. I am
Sure.
relearning how Tamir works. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
I made a really weird character, and I totally am forgetting.
Is that one of the battle maneuvers?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are. I think you either add it to the die roll or add it to the damage roll. Your battle maneuver die.
I just don't know what the die is at the moment.
It could either be a
Level
D4
4.
or D6. Probably a D4.
Okay. Regardless, I'm gonna lightning charge my weapon. Which I take 1d8. Sorry, 1d8 damage. I take 7. That's unfortunate. But
In order
then
to
I make
activate the
an
lightning?
attack. Yeah, it's kind of like you're using. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
It's kind of like you're infusing a lightning, like your Sith powers into your weapon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, why are you taking damage?
Blood
That makes
magic.
sense. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's becoming what he didn't want to.
Yeah. Take mental damage.
Yeah.
And if it's still alive, I'm gonna hex it as a bonus action.
Okay, yeah, it stays up. You swing. You do make contact into its arm. Do quite a bit of damage, but it is still up.
Okay.
What ability are you hexing on it?
Let's go and do strength.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. And then just a heads up, the second damage apparently cannot be negated in any way. That's what the power is telling me.
Holy shit. Okay, cool.
So I don't know. It's very strange. But okay. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm. Oh, and then the superiority die. So sorry. And this is for a charging attack.
Yeah.
4, and he has to make a strength saving throw and be knocked prone. I think he would still not have the effects of hex on him at this point in time. I should have hexed him before that. If that, yeah, just a heads up. Sorry, my bad. I did this out of order.
We can. You're fine if you want to say that you would have hexed him first. Makes sense to hex him first.
Yeah, it does.
Sure.
I'm checking your spirit die. It is a D4 right now. It'll level up at level 5.
5 to a D6.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then he'll make a strength save at disadvantage because he is hexed. So still average roll. Actually better than average. 16 will save, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so he's not prone, but he does take the extra damage.
Cool. All right, that's my turn.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and just roll initiative here, so that it's easier to keep track of everything.
You dirty bitch. Not bad.
Okay, why am I not seeing initiative on the damn character sheet?
It's at the top.
Oh, there it is.
At the top. Yeah.
Dang.
Well, there he goes on my turn.
I know.
Doesn't really matter.
18.
I got 12.
But it can't be surprised.
Oh no, I got 14. I rolled a 12. It's +2. Yeah, 14.
Got it. We're gonna make everyone else go at the same time for now.
And I can roll
10
individual.
Shut the hell up. We're gonna do 10 as an environmental turn, which is where we'll do all that stuff.
Gotcha.
So give me just a minute. I'm gonna make sure I have everything I need here real quick. And go pee real quick, and then we'll get started with
It's like
the
I'm
rest
gonna
of
make
this.
sure I add 10 more people and
So yeah, take like 5 plus. Yeah, let's do 5 minutes.
Okay.
Be back at 2:10 real quick.
Okay.
You guys back?
Yeah, I am.
Ed's typing questions.
Yeah. It's just
Oh.
worded weird. And I'm not sure because I don't want to use something I'm not supposed to. I know the leveled powers for your companion is once per long rest, but I don't know if the at will is once per long rest, because I don't know if the once per long rest is based on not having tech casting, you know, tech powers. If that makes any sense at all.
I think it's still at will, so it's still unlimited casting.
Okay.
But it says it doesn't scale. So
Right.
when you to 5th level, it's still gonna only be
a 1d4 or a
or
1d.
whatever.
Yeah. Okay. And that's fine. I just want to make sure I wasn't using something I shouldn't be. But I know
Yeah,
the
I think
okay.
I think it's
Cool.
okay because they're not the at will powers. I don't think are strong enough to.
No. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, and like I was saying a couple sessions ago, right now he's pretty strong because everything's fairly low level, but he won't scale with everybody else
Yeah.
as well. So he'll kind of, because even oh yeah, it says right there. So if it won't scale if you scale at 5th level, instead you scale at 11th level. So
Yeah, I have
like
a feeling as we progress levels, this is going to start to feel a lot different just in general.
oh yeah,
Right.
yeah, I'm expecting my droid to be almost pointless at a certain level. So more like a bullet sponge than anything else. Because he can only ever put 4 slots on him, and then when that happens, so he normally, every companion gets 2 powers or whatever by having them, but every droid does just by having it. But by him being a companion, I get 2 more slots I'm allowed to add to him for tech powers or abilities or whatever. But everything over my, what's it called, my proficiency bonus is a point taken away from my max tech casting powers as far as like the total I can cast.
Gotcha. Okay.
So there are, I mean, right now he is pretty strong, but I don't feel bad because I'm limited on what I'm doing. So anyway, I just want to be clear on that because I'm probably gonna have him shoot another shot like that, and hopefully he rolls max damage again.
Yeah, this will in general I think feel a lot different as we get high levels. You guys will feel a lot stronger, but then it'll also feel more balanced, I think, overall.
Yeah.
So.
That'd be cool. I like the potential that if we do dumb shit, we're gonna die. So.
Yeah.
Or just bad rolls, because that's real life. You could have a super hardcore, special forces team go in and get totally fucking nuked because of bad luck.
Bad luck, yeah.
I'm just amazed they don't have it set up to where your droid can get better and better.
It can't. So he does level. If you're looking at my screen, so the companions do level. You can get whatever. I'm thinking Forrest might at some point want to get a spirit companion, but they do level just like we do, but they're limited on what they can level at. So higher levels, let me see, there's something that's like 9th level I can do Marshall Protocol, where I can add in a bunch of shit.
Right. I'm just wondering, because you can actually play as a droid and level normally, so it's like why sort of restrict that? I get as a companion. Right. Yeah.
Well, so he has a class, so that scales normally with his class. It's just his abilities as a racial abilities don't level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he's a scout. I picked him to be a scout because when I had my other guys a rogue, he's limited on his weapons choices.
Yeah.
And so I picked scout so he can pretty much pick up anything and shoot it.
Okay.
But so under the companions, there's a follower section. And I'm just telling you guys this because I think it's neat, but it's a lot of shit in here. I could get a turret companion. That'd be awesome. Walking around. So yeah, so there's, god damn it, fucking mouse. So companion capstones. So your companion gets stuff as it levels with you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just because he's a droid and the class I picked and of droid, there's some limits to what he can do.
So. Chance, can we have a Withers on the ship that we can reclass at?
Do you want to reclass, Jordan?
No, so you can reclass your droid anytime you want.
Oh no, I can pretty much do.
He's his own Withers.
Yeah, I am my own Withers.
So we go to him to reclass.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
But you only can be a droid class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You have to be turned into a droid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can. That's a feat.
Pure end.
You can literally
I'll
turn
just
yourself
fucking end game it and become a total droid.
You're all just companions of.
Yeah. He's just the main character, bro. Okay.
That'd be hilarious.
What do you guys set up for us, Chance? You fucker.
So, start of initiative is actually Nej.
Nice. I don't see me in there. I only see 4 people.
He is going to turn towards you, knocked, and he's gonna kind of lean over into your ear. I'm gonna get out of here. And he turns around and begins to move towards the exit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there. He's gonna hold the dodge action.
What a bitch.
Mr. Zazzle.
Yeah.
Zazzle Wazzle was a bear.
Zazel, yeah. Randomly pick names just so you guys know. He is going to move 5, 10, 15, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to try to get back to his client and support.
Weren't you supposed to tell that lady?
Oh, shit, that's right. Okay, so yeah, he's going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right here. If he's inside, he's going to yell for Cassius. If he's not. Is he inside? Does he see a bunch of people in here?
There's a bunch of people. Well, he would see closer to like 5 to 10 people back in the back here.
At the top of his lungs, he's gonna yell, "Cassius, Nesh said you should leave," and then he's just going.
Fucking person. Okay.
Yep, he's just going to leave quickly.
Got it.
Because it's not part of his job. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh wait, never mind. I already maxed my.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I could dash, huh?
Yes.
Because I didn't take an action other than yelling. Okay, so yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There we go. And that is my turn.
Perfect. All right. You see that as you're right there, you see that the 2 clone troopers are beginning to apprehend the individual right here.
Nice.
This is that one. Okay. They are going to pull a small vibroblade out for you.
The person they're trying to
At
apprehend?
Tamir. No, over here.
Oh.
At Tamir. That is a 20 to hit
Damn.
total.
It's
Okay. That will be 7 points of damage.
Cool.
As they swing. And then they're going to use a bonus action to basically ready for an attack. So they kind of, sort of a dodge action.
as a bonus.
As their bonus action. It's not a dodge, but it's like they're readying for an attack. Like ready for a parry, basically.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Oh, of course. Oh, interesting.
Knocked.
You don't have me on there, but
What would you like to do?
We'd like you to join him.
yeah, I'm gonna pretty much protect the target. So, where's the stupid grid? Hold on. Make it right there. That's my full movement, and I'm just going to ready. And they didn't take our guns at the door, right?
They did not, no.
They did not. Okay, I'll ready in case I'm shot at or he's shot at. More likely, Nez is shot at.
Okay. All right, and then it is everyone else's turn. So there is a lot of chaos.
Oh my
Some
God,
screaming. You do hear some blaster rifles fire off. It's a bit hard to see where and from who.
Mm-hmm.
You do see. Let me roll here. Yeah, no. Yeah, you see a shot fly past Nej, like trying to hit Nej, but misses and hits the wall behind him.
Nice.
Okay.
Do I know where that came from?
Looks like. Go ahead and make a perception check, actually. Let's see how good you are.
Nope, I got a 6.
It looks like it came from probably one of these, like 4 right there. Here.
If I can't confirm who it is, I won't shoot. But I'll
Okay.
still keep my action readied.
If you can confirm. If the person shoots again or something like that happens. You see they apprehend this individual. One of them seems to have them in binds. And then what looks to be probably the captain, the intelligence officer calls him Striker, tells him to call in for backup, and you see he radios in for a pickup.
These motherfuckers just got here too.
In the midst of everything, they're going to, for now,
disappear.
Cool. I don't know why there's 2 Tamirs on here.
I literally only see 3 people on my thing.
Yeah, I only see 3 on the turn order list.
Really?
Yep. It's Nej, Z, and then the environment. Or the one guy that's next to Tamir, actually.
Yep, it says count 3 as well.
Should be. Who are you not seeing? That was weird.
That's why I was like, I'm not up there, but okay.
You don't see yourself?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't see anybody other than
Oh, there we go.
Mark. Oh, okay. Now
Yep.
I see Knocked.
Yep,
I don't see
Knocked.
myself.
Or Jerry.
Well,
Jerry,
he's on
yeah.
your turn, so I didn't have his
Yeah.
on.
I reread it. It's actually on. So we both roll, and it's on the lowest of the roll. So it's not my turn. It's the lowest of the 2.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, Tamir, go ahead. It's your turn now.
Punch him in the wiener.
Your turn whenever you're ready, Forrest.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, cool. He's readying himself for an attack. I don't exactly remember what grapple does in 5e, so let me look up that roll real quick.
It's an attack, isn't
You
it?
make a contested
Ed, did
versus.
your droid even go?
Yeah. He went the first time he shot.
Oh yeah, he didn't go this time. Whenever on
Yeah.
your initiative.
I'll just
Go
go
ahead
to
and do
Monk.
his.
Okay. It's really quick. So blaster rifle. Oh, nice.
It knocked it from
Oh,
a
yeah.
1 to a 20.
20.
I saw that.
Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead.
So natural 20, blaster rifle.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, why
that's
did I
just
do that?
that's not the damage.
Oh,
That's
yeah. Sorry. I rolled the wrong thing. So
Nice.
that's. Why is it doing that?
Should just be 6 probably.
Yeah, it's 1d8 plus 3.
Okay.
So.
But you crit,
Oh, that's
right?
what it is. Plus.
You crit. Yeah.
Oh, you crit.
Yeah.
Duh.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So 6 plus.
That's
I
12
see what it did.
damage.
I see what it did.
Yeah.
Okay. So 12, and then he's also going to do the Ranger's Quarry damage, which is another 5.
Did he
Nice.
move the Ranger's Quarry?
Yeah. Again, unless I'm reading this wrong, he says once per turn. It's right here. Here, let me. God damn it. Can I? My fucking mouse, man. Give me just a second. It looks like it's like what's that Ranger spell that you can do? Not Vex, but the other one.
Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, Hunter's Mark. Yeah. God damn it. Okay. Hunter's Mark. So it's like Hunter's Mark, but not as damaging. So as I'm reading it, it's once per turn. He can choose somebody. It doesn't specifically say he can move it.
Oh, it says once per turn he chooses, though, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Once
So that
per
would-
turn. Yeah.
No action required.
No action required for it.
That's crazy. Is it concentration?
He
Nope.
uses his reaction.
It just says no action.
Gotcha.
No, your companion can use its reaction. So it burns your companion's reaction, but it's super strong.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Once per turn, when your companion hits a target. Your companion has. Yeah, so it's once per turn. Your companion chooses a creature it can see within 120. So it's like a variation. There is an actual tech power that is exactly Hunter's Mark, and this is a special scout feature, I guess, where they kind of modified it.
Gotcha.
Why
Okay.
they did that, I don't know. But anyway, if you're cool with that, then that's the total damage right there.
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay.
Works for me. Perfect. Oh,
19 damage. Or 17
19 damage. Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
17.
17 damage. Plus 5. Yeah. So I'll add that extra 5.
And he's shot, so he can't react.
He is on the edge of his life at the moment.
Okay, and then with that shot, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. He's going to move back. How tall is this wall?
Which one?
Damn it. Wrong fucking. So the
Higher than you can see over.
no, can he scale it or jump it?
He could scale it. It's probably about 10 feet.
Okay, so he is going to take a shortcut and he's going to scale the wall. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, then 40, 45, 50, 55. So he'll be right here.
Damn.
With 60 feet because he still has the motivator boost lasts a minute, so he gets 60 feet.
Okay.
And that is his movement. He's going to tell his probe droid, secret droid, to move over. I don't have an icon for it, but he's going to tell it to move over next to Nesh, right in that area, and scan for threats.
Okay. So he moves over. The probe droid starts scanning. Go ahead and make another perception check with the probe droid.
Okay. Probe droid is a +3, so we'll do
Nice.
23.
Damn.
Nice.
That was with advantage. You didn't even have to roll advantage.
I know.
So your probe droid starts to scan. Still, even with as good of a perception check, it's hard to really make out much just due to as much chaos is going on.
Right.
But your droid does, Jerry does seem to make it kind of over towards the area to protect Nej as Nej starts to leave. At the bottom of the round, there would be several groups of people who are now trying to.
I never took my turn.
That's right, because we had to put it in between. Thank you for reminding me.
Okay. Cool.
I'm actually going to put Jerry up there on the same initiative so I don't have this issue again.
Rolled a 19 to hit.
Okay. Go ahead. And roll damage. That definitely does hit.
Nice.
And then this should, just a heads up, it's an additional 1d4. Because he hit me last time because of my Berserker's ability.
Yes. That extra damage.
Okay. And then he takes another 16, and then I will take an additional d8 of damage.
For your lightning.
Mm-hmm. It's a necrotic. Oh, nice, only one. Hell yeah. I keep confusing the two abilities. So the lightning charge is like it's like a not booming blade. It's like green flame blade, and then the necrotic one is like God. I think it was the cantrip in Tasha's that let you deal an additional 1d whatever damage.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
So I took one damage, and he took 27.
Yeah, he's definitely dead.
Yeah, he's like in dust.
Yeah,
Fucking
you basically turn him to mincemeat.
If that's the case, can I move 70 feet back to the crowd, I suppose? Because I heard some gunfire coming from that direction. Nobody told me about anything.
Yes.
Really communicate, but
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have a comlink, do you?
No, I do.
Oh, okay.
We all have
That's good.
in-ear comlinks. We can talk to each
I
other.
thought Ed's character does not have an
No, I have a standard comlink because I
It's a
didn't have a
standard
money to buy
one
it.
because you just joined us. Yes.
Yeah. So I was under the impression we couldn't talk to you for some reason. So
No, comlinks are like very low tech.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
That was
No,
the discussion. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
That
See you in my
works.
turn.
Sweet. So, you turn the remaining individual over here who was seemingly trying to plant some kind of explosive charge into mincemeat, and then ran back into the crowd, kind of around some individuals who are now starting to stampede and push their way towards the exit. At the end of your turn, the end of the initiative order here, I need to readjust all this. Yeah, there is some more movement from. Why that moved you? Several individuals who begin running this direction. Apparently there are multiple stacked on top of each other here.
Yes. You added so many last
No,
time.
it looks cool.
It does. It looks great.
Would it look cooler if I could just randomize what they look like easily?
That would have been cool too. Yeah.
Because like in game, we wouldn't know who's bad or
Who's
good
bad
or
and who's not. Yeah.
Right.
Heading to the crowd.
Oh my god. Just kill foreign dignitaries and officials.
Nej is now running, sprinting, pushing his way through 5 to 15. Out of the crowd here.
Ned, you're a pussy.
And as he gets here to towards the gate, Jameer, you would probably see this. Nej, you'd probably be looking behind to protect him. He leaps from here all the way over the gate.
What the fuck?
Outside. And that will be the end of his turn. Nothing left there. Go ahead and make a wisdom check. Just not a saving throw, but a check. Tamir.
Sorry, a what?
Just a wisdom check.
Oh God. Tumir's not a wise man.
He is today.
There is some. You do feel some space wizard stuff going on here.
I fucking knew it. Tamir is gonna raise his arms and kind of do the whole Tuscan kind of chant.
Raises vibroax in the air. Perfect. Z and Jerry.
Jerry is going to stand here scanning for anyone with an obvious weapon pointed at any of his buddies.
Okay.
Actually, he's gonna he's just gonna move to here. Gonna provide a little extra cover and ready in action. If he sees a rifle or a blast come at any of his friends, he's gonna try to shoot whoever shoots.
Perfect.
And then Z is 5, 20, 5, 30. Here, 5. I can't really see these squares. 5, 40. I'm an idiot. He's gonna do what he can to get there.
You take 6 opportunity attacks.
Okay, and that's both our turns. I can't do a bonus because I have to use it to control Jerry. And that's it.
Perfect. You do notice as you move through the crowd that there are a lot of weapons drawn now, and a lot of you can't tell whether people are trying to like push each other around to get out or like whether there's actual like fighting happening.
Okay.
In some places as you move through the crowd.
Sounds good.
He is dead. Mark him as so. And then knocked. If you like to.
Is this just some random fucking dude next to me?
Yeah, trying to push his way out.
Yeah. I'm gonna climb up the wall. 5, 10. You said that was 10?
Yes.
So 20, 25, 25, 30. And then I'm going to dash. 5, 10, 20, 25. Cool. From here, can I see, like, aren't there supposed to be guards or whatever outside the gate?
It seems like any guards that were outside the gate have since scattered or are going to help someone who maybe is in charge of the venue. They don't seem to be guarding the gate at this point.
Right. What a bunch of dickheads. Okay. Dash is an action? Bonus action?
Action or
Yeah.
bonus
Dashing
if you're rogue.
is an action unless you're
Okay.
yeah, you're not special.
Okay.
You can multi-class just for that.
Right. I'm good. I'll vibe on this wall.
Cool.
You could be a Tuscan to get it for free.
True.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Change your rate.
Can I learn to be Tuscan?
Yes.
Well, apparently, yes.
Yeah.
You can learn to be a Tuscan.
You can learn to be a Tuscan, that's right. Be raised by the Tuscans.
Can I multitask into Tuscan?
Multi-species into Tuscan, please.
Yeah.
Not
Sweet.
Spuggle was a Tuscan.
You just see this giant fucking lizard wearing wraps, dog. I think I'm like 7 feet tall too. Yeah.
Tallest
Nerd.
Tuscan of all
I'm
time.
7.5 feet and I weigh 300 pounds. Imagine that motherfucker in wraps, dude.
It started to look like the Michelin Man.
That would be amazing. All right, Tamir, teach me your ways.
So, on environmental turn, one of the explosive charges, not the one in this corner, but one somewhere else, kind of towards mid top left of the building, goes off and debris flies in the air. Just from the shockwave, I need each of you to make strength dex saves.
Like both or what?
What do you mean? Or I mean strength. I said strength dex saves, didn't I? Can just make a strength save.
Oh, okay.
My bad. I was thinking dex save, but that didn't apply here, so I was
17.
24.
Rolled a 4.
That shit doesn't faze me.
So, all of you seem to hold your ground. About half the crowd appears to kind of lose their balance from the shaking of the ground from the explosion. As you look over, can't really see much, the dust and debris. Tamir, you can see through the dino. But you can see that the building's probably lost about half of its structure at this point.
Yeah.
This was not a small explosive. This was very large.
Probably should have grabbed that other one.
A good thing that there was nobody inside. Definitely
Yeah.
not a group of younglings that wandered inside.
Following that, it is well. There's more of the crowd begins to run this way. At this point, starting to feel very stampede.
Yeah.
Like, Tamir, what would you like to do?
Can I see anybody who's still hostile?
Yes, but no one who appears to be hostile to Nej. Everyone seems to be on guard, weapons drawn, kind of defending.
Crap, we should have captured one of them alive. Damn.
Yeah, you said that last time, and then you could have do it in half too. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's a pattern at this point.
Yep.
I'll move closer to our mark since our mark is super far away.
Yeah.
I'll go to dash. Sorry, I will not dash. I will spend an action to seethe, and I will be gaining back a hit die worth of hit points.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow, that was really good.
Cool. There we go. That's my turn.
Turn. Nej is going to begin making his way back this way, full sprint, and he will kind of disappear from line of sight for now.
What a fucking dickhead.
You assume, from what was talked about, that you will meet up at that cantina in the warehouse as kind of the safe spot, so you might be able to find him there. Z. And Jerry's turn.
All right. Is the gate unlocked? Is it able for people to just walk out?
As you approach, it appears like it's closed but not locked.
Okay. All right then. Nez was just being cool. 15, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55. Yeah. I could have made. All right. So yeah, that's his action, or sorry, his move. Then his action is to dash, and then he's gonna use his bonus action to tell Gary to again hold an action. If anyone points a rifle or shoots at any of us, he's gonna shoot at them.
Okay.
And that's our turn. And the probe droid or the seeker droid is kind of hanging out in the crowd.
Watching over the crowd.
Yep, looking for again any hostile creatures or people. How do I fucking ping? For some reason it's
Hold down. Left click.
left click. Oh, I was using right. Too many fucking video games, man. All right.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
You change key
All right.
buttons.
That's my turn.
So the crowd begins running. At this point, are you guys just following Nej?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So I would say in general, if you guys are all just following Nej, then you'd have to push through the crowd, but there would be no more for initiative order at that point.
Okay.
So you do make your way out of the gated area for the auction, and where do you head from that point?
Back to where to meet Ned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that you guys would have discussed a safe spot for that at this point.
Yeah, well, we got to get our payment.
Did we retrieve any of the bodies? Do we know who attacked?
So you all make your way back. Are you asking that like?
Character, obviously, because Timur would not think of that.
I don't think so.
So-
Our mission was to guard him. That's all we're doing.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I mean,
Yeah,
Smith would have, like, with wise insight into something, maybe he could mention something. But yeah, Z's focus is protecting the client and getting paid for it. So.
Yeah, so you guys make your way back to the warehouse / cantina, who you see a honestly pretty, given the situation, pretty relaxed Nej, speaking with the bartender, having a drink inside the cantina.
Like nothing happened.
Practically. And he kind of turns immediately to you guys as you enter. It's a pretty nice display back there.
You mean our actions or the explosion and all the shooting and stuff?
Both. It's quite exciting.
Yeah, it was pretty intense.
As Noct walks through the bar, he's kind of fucking angry at this dude for leaving. So as he pulls up, he's like, and he points at him and then sort of gives him with his thumb like a cutting motion across the throat.
Wouldn't make very much sense for you to kill me now, would it?
I don't know if anyone wants to hold me back, but Noct is...
yeah, if you're actively if you're pulling a knife or something, yeah.
No, I'm not pulling a knife or
Gary
anything.
But
I'm gonna get in his face because Noct is fucking pissed off that he just up and left without his guard.
No, if you're not pulling well, he's not going to do anything.
Yeah, Timur didn't see anything, so he's just kind of standing.
And I'm just gonna continue to be like, "Ah!"
Are you gonna like approach him at all?
Yes, I'm approaching him.
I think he's, and this is Z talking, I think he's mad that you ran off.
And Noct points to you And shakes his head, yes.
But you're back here safe and sound. So if we could conclude our business, then we'd be on our way.
As you approach him initially, go ahead and make a strength save.
Strength save? That is tough. I got an 8.
An 8.
Yeah.
Damn.
You feel almost like a gust of wind or force of air just shove you backwards into the air. Kind of land on the ground.
Can I make a wisdom?
Sure.
I want to see if that was a force power or not.
Sure. Let me go wisdom check.
Dude, why is my character sheet not loading?
You're just a +1, I think.
Not bad.
That did seem like some sort of force power. You do kind of start to feel like a vibration in the air that you are used to accompanying with space wizards.
Samir kind of folds his arms over his chest and prep himself for a fight if need be.
Okay.
And did that come straight from Nej? Like he actively did that?
It appears, yeah.
Yeah.
The bartender kind of just chuckles to himself in the background.
Z will go. We'll look at him and go. Impressive, interesting. As I was saying, though, we'd like to conduct our business and continue moving on.
That's what I. So why don't we provide payment?
Yeah, Nocta's gonna just sort of wait in the corner or wait at a table. Still frustrated.
He goes back behind the bar and kind of seems to be messing with some sort of safe mechanism that's hidden out of view. Looking at a few beeps, and something opens. He throws what appears to be like a briefcase that slides open as it slides over, or it pops open as it slides over onto the table in front of you, Z.
Okay, I look at it.
10,000 credits. Count them all if you want.
These are physical credits, not a
Yes.
credit chip. Oh, okay. All right. He'll have. Yeah, he'll count them.
Count 10,000.
I'm assuming they're large denomination, and whatever credits would be. I don't know how it works in Star Wars. That physical credit.
They're all ones, dog.
They're all
Yeah.
ones. There's no
10,000.
denomination, but they
10,000.
are stacked in a way that you could like quickly do the math if you wanted to.
Right.
Okay. Then that's what I'll
I
do.
did look it up. Apparently, they can be broken into like hundreds or
Oh, they do
thousands.
have denominations?
Yeah, they do.
How does that work?
Yeah, because I was wondering like, how the fuck am I carrying all this?
Right.
And
Yeah.
no,
Oh yeah, they have. Oh, they even have like a half, 0.1, 0.2, 0.5. This is Imperial credits, but
Right.
Yeah, because these are metal, right? From what
Yeah.
I remember, they're physical metal credits.
yeah, just like coins.
yeah.
Oh,
Same
okay.
idea as coins.
They're not
and they're
like
backed by a bank.
Yeah, they're not. I don't think they're super heavy unless you have a fuck ton of them. Like
10,000
Tamir
of
over
them?
here.
So I would say they're
Well,
probably in denominations of 500.
Mm-hmm.
You have
500 apiece.
20.
Okay.
So what's that? Yeah, you have 20.
All right. Did we? I don't remember. It's been a while. Did we agree
you
on
guys did not
anything?
agree on an amount.
Okay.
I don't believe.
Yeah,
We
10,000 sounds good anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Z will close the case and say, "Thank you for your business and an exciting and informative day, and good luck."
Before you
Yeah.
leave, is there a way I can reach you again if I require services from your interesting group?
You want to call her Renata, but I don't think that's her name, is it?
Renna.
Rena. Rena is the one who gave us this mission too, right?
Yes.
Okay. But through Rena, you can contact her. She can get a hold of us.
I would prefer not to have to go through a broker, but that's the best way to do it.
For now, we'll see how our relationship works out, and then we'll go from there.
Very well.
I'm gonna let my friends here agree to just work with you directly.
Okay, out of character. Why not just give him the number?
Yeah, our cell phone number.
Our cell phone.
Yeah.
Give them a
Because
fake one first. No.
We don't have. Maybe it's because I don't understand how Star Wars communication works.
We have a
but
ship. We have a hailing code for a ship.
Yeah, it'd be like a hailing code or a chain code that you would have individually.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep. Then I mean, yeah, if you guys want to. So let me recant that. So before Z, who's the new guy to the group, makes that decision on his own, he's gonna look at the group and go, "What do you guys think?"
Well, sorry. My question is for you. Why wouldn't we just have direct contact with this guy? Why would we go through Rena? Because she probably has her own fees. We're probably going to be getting paid less of a. We're going to be, she has probably like a finder's fee that she would have to go through. You know what I mean? So we just would be getting paid like 20 to 30% less than we would just working directly with a client, so to speak.
It's true, but
So
we have no fucking information on this client.
that
That is true.
and
Yeah.
that and if we deny him now, then he may give us that 20 to 30% extra on the back end. Like, hey, I'll give you extra if you come work with me without Renata, is what I was going to.
True.
Or Rena, not Renata. Trying to play the flag game.
Okay.
But Z is going to defer to you two, and however your characters would actually
So
would
Noct,
respond to that.
sitting down at his little table, his sad little table, is going to do that little like I'm watching you gesture with your two fingers, but he will sort of more relaxed, lean back, and wave his hand. Yes, that's totally fine.
Amir is a little bit wary of witches and wizards, and but at the same time, if it gives some more information, maybe working closely with this client would work. That being said, this has nothing to do with our current mission, which is to go to Tatooine. So at this point, I guess Tamir will just say, I don't care.
All that to say.
All that deliberation in his brain just to be like, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Smear's hilarious. He sounds like a very conflicted person. Well, sure. I think we can work with you directly. Here's a contact number for here's our chain code for our ship.
Hailing code, yeah.
Hailing code. Yeah, because, yeah, again, I think I just have to look at it. Because my thing was, if he knows how to contact us directly, then he knows how to find us. He knows how to fuck with us. It's
Right.
kind of what I was going for.
I understand your concern as well.
Yeah. Here, hold on. I'm going to roll something.
Chance being a dirty bitch and all.
So I'm going to roll a d6. On above a 3, then we go with him. On below a 4, then we don't.
I agree.
Okay.
That's a 2.
Okay. Then we don't. We're sitting here and he's staring at us going, I think you're now.
We're all
He's just
grouped
sipping
up,
on his
like,
drink, just scanning each of your faces.
He's like, he's about to say, never mind.
Okay, these guys are way dumber than I thought.
They must have just been super, super lucky. I think, and Z's going to compose himself a little bit. He's going to go, I think for now, just work with Rena. She's the one we know. A few more assignments from you, and then we'll definitely work with you.
Right, well, I do expect for Cassius, assuming he's alive, to hold another auction
Z
in place
screamed
of this
really
one.
loud, so if Z screamed really loud, he's alive.
So I'm glad that you all were there with me, and I could use it again if this happens again, because this is frankly a common occurrence. So the last group like yours didn't make it out alive. Luckily, you seem to. So I will I'll reach back out. Be easier with your direct contact information, but I don't mind helping Rena and I develop a relationship. I quite like that woman.
And Nox gives him like a little okay.
And we agree. Rena's helped us so far. So I want to keep that relationship as possible, as friendly as possible, and not burn any bridges on our way to do what we're doing.
Smart.
But yeah, we have Rena has us on another assignment. Once we're done with that, We could contact you and let you know when we're back in on Nartada, and you can let us know if you have anything if you'd like to go that way.
Why is it fair for you to have my
No, it's
contact
just an offer.
information if I can't have yours?
It's just an offer.
What's the old adage, eh? I'll show you mine if you show me yours, or something along those lines.
Sure.
Knox starts unzipping his pants. Oh, I'm just kidding. Not really.
And
Not
Hear
really.
the shuffling of some robes.
Yeah. We all just take out our. So if this is what we're fucking doing right now, apparently. So we fucking take out our cocks who has a bigger dick.
Well, I don't think lizards have them, so
How do you know?
I'm gonna Google it right now. Okay, well, we'll let Rena know when we're back in town and let her know that you had a potential assignment job for us, and we'll go that way.
Right. So long.
Thank you. And Z will grab the case and walk out.
Noct is gonna walk backwards all the way to the door and watch him.
Seeing as how Nox is doing that, Timir will.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Make a dexterity check.
Oh no, it's gonna be so bad.
You're gonna fall over each other.
Yeah. Damn, I got a 7.
I got a 20, so
Mira, you walk pretty well. You can hear pretty well behind you, and kind of turn around. You can use your peripheral to help you gauge like where to walk. Knocked, not quite the same. Kind of slips on one of the chairs on against a table and catches him yourself, and then corrects and continues walking like nothing happened.
I'm still looking at him, like I'm still walking backwards. Noct is just like so much fucking hates this guy right now just because he left. But yeah, we'll go back to our ship.
As you reach the door, he pushes his hand and the door opens for you, so you don't have to turn around.
Oh my god!
And then under his breath, just says goodbye in Trandoshan.
And you know that little cartoony moment where you go behind the door and then you come back out, and then you go back again. When I come back out, I'm gonna give him like eye squint, and then I'm gonna wave, and then I'm gonna leave.
Timir just hurriedly waves and starts moving quickly.
Mir starts skipping down the fucking road like a Japanese anime character.
We just start holding hands and skipping down the road. Like, yeah, we
Zipping
did that.
Wait, I have to see the results of this Google search from Ed.
Oh,
Yo, what?
Ed, you're supposed to look up if lizards have penises.
Lizards have
they
two
have two.
penises.
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
There we go. See, I could have fucking just put my dick on the table and
Both of them.
yeah, both of them, and I would have been fine. Intimidation.
They can vary in shape and may have ornamentation like spikes.
Hell yeah.
Depending on the species. God damn. No wonder they're all so angry.
I mean, Noct is prone to anger, but
maybe because your spiky penis is poking you in the taint.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it.
Nope. That's one thing I'm not going to try.
Yeah. So we're going back to the ship.
Sweet.
Answer.
So you guys make your way back to the ship.
Yes. Back to the slutty
Reading
rancor.
about lizard penises.
Wait, we called it the slutty rancor. That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
Important things to remember.
It is. Yes. We'll head back.
Okay.
To the slutty rancor.
We'll just take another quick break then, real quick.
I love how Chance made this giant fucking mansion map, or at least got it. We used literally 5% of it.
Hey, it may come back.
True.
Plus, I rolled and, things happened. They were not as stealthy as they should have been.
Yeah, I know. We saw a bomb plot.
You saw half of a bomb plot.
Yeah. I mean, the other half went off, so.
Yeah.
Okay. 5-minute break?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back.
3,333. Perfectly a third.
Is that what we're doing?
That's what everyone gets.
Okay, sounds good.
How much? So sorry.
3,333. 3333.
Or you could just put another upgrade on the ship.
Good. Take a few days though, right?
Yeah, it would.
Might be worth it. I'm back.
Ooh. Since we were talking about upgrading as players, I was trying to figure out how much it would cost. But I was thinking of a droid brain, because it can fly the ship.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I found it, so we could install a level 2, which gives it more action. It's some good stuff, but I couldn't figure out exactly how much it would cost. I can't find the table for it. I'm probably in the totally wrong section, but if we want to do that, then because for media ship it's 2 times the base cost, but I can't find a base. Maybe that's wrong table. So where do I find the base cost of all these? I know we've looked at it before. And fifth weapon. I can see guns and ammunition. One proximity mine is 2,000 credits. 2,200 credits. 4,400 for a larger ship. Jesus. It's goofy.
Are you back, Jordan?
I am. Sorry, I was listening to new music I found.
You're good.
Shit goes fucking hard.
Okay. So we were talking about upgrading the ship in some way. So that's one thing I could figure out with the character sheet. We added 2 more to what it already had. How many more slots do we have on it to add? I couldn't quite figure that out.
Let me check the ship sheet. I think I updated it, but let me check out the slutty Rancor.
It's not showing me anything anymore.
Something went wrong.
Yep. The last session we played, we were able to access it, but now we can't.
Let me find the PDF version of it.
Oh, my friends, as we're sitting around, taking a short rest, eating lunch, giving up our credits, I heard one of you maybe say something about upgrading the ship. Is that something you guys would want to do?
What upgrades do we have currently on there?
We have the hardened prow and the boarding harpoon. Yep.
And then there was something that you said you wanted, right?
Oh, no, just a suggestion. There's a couple. There's the workshop that basically allows anyone to craft things without having to have the tools, because all the tools are embedded. Or no, all the tools are embedded. So it's almost all the tools in the game. You don't need your proficiency modifier to use it, but you're just not going to get that as a bonus, right? You don't. I said that wrong. So you can use the tools available to you without taking disadvantage on the tech. You just can't use your proficiency modifier. So if you want to do the armor tech tool set to upgrade your armor or do something to it, you just can't use your proficiency bonus, but you're not going to take disadvantage for not having proficiency in it. You're considered to have proficiency. The med bay has a few things. It has a back to tank. It allows us to do a short rest. And some other stuff, like we can recover quicker from heavier injuries, and I think it might actually have the ability to bring somebody back from the dead. And those are just 2 suggestions. But the other one I was just talking about was the droid brain, because it would allow us to the ship would be able to fly without having to have a pilot.
That could be useful for extraction, things like that. I
Could
prefer
be.
that to.
If the brain doesn't get taken over.
Yeah.
Oh, can it be hacked?
Right.
It's a droid.
Anti-hacking.
I don't know how
is
that
what I
works.
mean.
I've been trying to figure this out because there are hacking functions that you can actually. I think the mechanic or somebody has an actual skill that allows them to hack into the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, even if it has a meat pilot, you can still hack into the ship and shut down seals or engines or whatever. So that's what my guy.
If you're talking, Ed, you're muted for me.
I can hear him.
Can you hear me, Jordan?
I can hear him.
Yeah.
Forrest.
I just logged out. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I was like, it sounds
Yeah,
like
they can
a
hear me.
problem.
Where did I cut off at?
The very beginning.
So droid brain would be really good. I
So
think it's
there's a total of 30 modification slots
Okay.
available. Well, total capacity for 30. 12 have been taken, so there's 18 left. And then there's specific amount of slots for what's called suites, which are kind of the fun, is what I call them, the like more interesting slots for modifications. One of those suites has been taken.
Right.
So and there's only 4 total.
That's what must be what I was looking at. Let me see. So a med bay would be it's 2 biobeds for every 2 hours spent in the biobed or 1 hour spent in a back to tank. which we would have a creature's exhaustion levels reduced by 1, and it can roll a hit die to recover hit points without expending the die. After 2 hours, the creature in a back tank is also cured of any poison, disease, or harmful conditions such as blinded, corroded, whatever. The suite also offers a number of medical stations equal up to 1/4 the ship's suite capacity by size. Medical stations are equipped with an integrated biochemist kit and bioanalysis kit, so you get free kits. While making a check with any of these tools at a medical station, you can add your proficiency bonus to checks you make if you do not already do so. If you already add your proficiency bonus to make the check, you instead add double your proficiency bonus. If you already do double, you instead something blah 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 blah. Additionally, while crafting a medical station using the integrated tools, the total market value you can craft per day increases by an amount credits 5 times your character level. So there's benefits to it.
Was that just the med bay? Or
that was just the med bay, yeah. And that's pretty good. And my big thing was more for every 2 hours spent on the biobed, you can spend a hit die without expending your hit die. I don't know how relevant that is, but the 2 hours, you get rid of any harmful condition. And since we don't have a medical personnel, that might be beneficial. And then the other one was the workshop, I think.
For Chance, for some reason, I don't have permission to the ship sheet.
I sent it in resources. We're all having issues with it. I don't know what's wrong with Roll20. I can see it and I can re-upload, but then it shows it's like corrupted or something. So
What the fuck?
I sent it in resources in Discord.
Yeah, and so the workshop has pretty much all the other tools that the bed does not. Anything that we would want to use, and it allows you to use your proficiency bonus and doesn't imply a disadvantage check. So it's as if you have proficiency with the tool, and that I'm just saying that's pretty good, but not the best thing. I think if we're going to do one, I think a droid brain level 2 or Mark 2 would probably be really good for us. If you guys agree, if you want to spend your money on that.
Right. I like your funny words, Magic Man.
Yeah, so Z says, well, we don't seem to have a dedicated pilot. We could put a droid brain in this. The Trade Federation's doing it right now in that galactic war they're doing with the Republic, and it seems to be working out pretty good for them. I know a few people. We might be able to find one
at one point in the Clone Wars, are we?
later. That's what Chance said.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Then it's not working out for them at the moment.
Well, no, I mean, no, and what I meant was using the droids worked out for them. They were able to, attack in mass and all this other stuff. I realize the war itself is not working out for them, but the ability to have droids working in ships works well.
Noct just makes a little gesture like he's holding what would be a brain, like he's making a brain, and then he makes like an exploding gesture.
Yes, it's possible that it could explode. I mean, there are lots of ways to take over and disable the ship, but right now, since we don't have a pilot, I mean, I could pilot, but then I wouldn't be able to support the other ship systems. And I guess I could convert Jerry to basically take over some of those functions myself if you would rather go that way, and then spend the money on some other upgrade to the ship.
Wait, do something real quick. I want to see what the pilot entails.
What do you mean? Like the pilot skill?
Yeah.
Or the brain?
The pilot skill.
And the other thing, I remember last time that it was brought up, I think Forrest was talking about piloting, and it's an intelligence skill, but we go off the ship attributes, not ours, right? Chance?
It's what, not ours?
So when we're flying the ship and using features like dexterity saving throws or whatever, it's the ship's saving throws and the ship's modifiers, not
Typically,
ours.
yes. Typically, yeah.
Um,
But piloting is yours because you're piloting the ship. You're controlling the ship yourself.
Okay. All right, then never mind.
But that's only for like making specific maneuvers and that sort of thing, because otherwise there's built in like just speeds and mechanics.
Right.
For just general like flying.
I think our next mission should be to find the circlet of intelligence and give it to Mir.
Yeah.
We'll go fight the ogre. Yeah, we'll go fight Lump.
Timir the Enlightened.
Timir the Enlightened.
I mean, I probably look a little bit like an ogre. Like my guy is very hulking. He's super jacked. He's just like 5'1" though.
We should just. I think you should just go with the full conversion droid feat and become a droid. You would have all the same features. From what I read, you would have all the same features as being Tamir, but you would now have the droid stuff going on as well. So you'd be a berserk droid.
That's good.
Yeah, that's what it says. You kind of look like your original race, which I think is funny. Make a droid that looks like a Thorian, big old hammerhead dudes. But yeah, however you guys want to do it. Z will say I'm fully capable of flying the ship, and I can probably turn Jerry into an adequate mechanic if you guys wanted to do that. The Total did tell me that you guys were looking at doing some maybe bounty hunting type stuff or ship seizure type stuff.
So I was looking at the modules earlier, and it looks like medium ships and larger can have a module that prevents docking or forceful docking. I was going to ask to see how that works, because that just kind of defeats the whole purpose of a prow and a boarding harpoon. You know what I mean? Or reinforced prow and a boarding harpoon.
I would say that there's ways to. So that does exist. I would say that there's ways to disable that, either through hacking or through like shooting specific components on the enemy ship that you would need to go through first.
Okay.
But that's also not going to be that extremely common unless you're talking about like cargo ships that are meant to like evade pirates.
Yeah.
So it doesn't negate our, because I'm reading it right now. It doesn't negate the stuff that we added. What it does is just makes it harder to board. So
Yeah.
instead of it being a single, like we blast through the hull and we're right into the ship, I just posted it. So it just adds extra blast doors, cameras, hidden tunnels, or turrets. So it just makes it more of a fortress. The ship more of a fortress. It doesn't prevent us from getting in there.
Oh, okay, cool, awesome.
Yeah, that would be stupid if they had some, and it's level 0.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, it's just a
grade
fun
0.
to,
Yeah,
if you ever wanted to run a pirate campaign.
yeah, it just adds more to the ship. That's all. So yeah, Chance, how much would like I said, I couldn't find it. How much would a grade 3 droid brain cost? And it's gonna cost or take like a week or something, right?
You have to. Give me a second. I have to look at how
Yeah, I couldn't find the tables.
do this math every time because they make this shit super complicated.
And we're grade 2, right?
We're tier 2, so you couldn't even technically have a tier 3. Well, you can.
No, they have grade 2. They have a grade 2. They go from makeshift up to grade 5.
So
what type of is it?
Go ahead.
Engineering, operation, fleet.
Universal.
It's universal.
Yeah, and of course, what I was saying is if looking at the movies, like the droid fighters that they were using were capable fighters. I mean, they weren't like high-end super duper dudes, but they were capable, and that's more of what I was getting at. So it would work well enough for what we're trying to do with it.
Chance, we're a grade 2. Does that mean we're a rank 2 for our ship?
Tier 2, which is it matches the. We're tier 2, so you can install a grade 3 modification on a tier 2 ship. It's just much harder. Would cost you more if you guys were outsourcing the work. So the ships have tiers and then the modifications have grades because making it the same wouldn't be easy enough.
Right.
A grade 3, our droid brain's proficiency bonus increases to 4, which gives it 4 actions. Additionally, it gains a rank of deployment of our choice, which is odd because it would be piloting. I don't know why we would give it another deployment.
It can have 2 deployments. Is that what you said?
Yeah, you add another deployment because you can multi-deploy or where you get multiple deployments. So it could take over like the mechanic, or we can make it a gunner or whatever. So yeah, it would have multiple deployments.
I would say it could be pilot and technician, because technician coordinates defenses of the ship, including running the shield projectors.
Right.
Or something like mechanic, where it repairs itself.
Yep. Adjust shields and all that. So yeah, I mean, either way you guys want to go, or we could just save our money and not get anything right now. I could pilot the ship just fine. I can pilot it.
No.
I just because I can't do anything right. We can't multi-deploy or whatever it's called into that, so I can't do mechanic and piloting. I would just be piloting.
Right. I say we save our money for now.
Okay.
Forrest.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I think I need to browse through the ship stuff a little bit
Yeah.
more before we decide to upgrade it at all. Because the
Ships.
med bay sounds interesting, but like what does it give us that a long rest doesn't? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. God, the ship stuff is just so fucking complicated. It's so annoying.
It is a
It
little,
is
yeah.
unnecessarily, yeah.
Yeah, no, Forrest, I agree. It gives us a little bit like more time, and like I said, it's just going off of the encounters we've had in the past where we're taking quite a bit of damage. You know, we're almost dead, so we have to take long rests. I don't know how relevant that would be in the gameplay if having something that reduces our time down, like taking long rests versus short rests, or just 2 hours to get back a hit die worth of of
healing,
health.
which is very little. My argument against that as well is unfortunately, like, if we're at our ship, we're probably out of combat anyway, unless we're doing like ship to ship combat. So
Right.
what would stop us just from like flying out of into orbit or something like that, or just hyper jumping to somewhere that's quote unquote safe and just doing a long rest there and then coming back. So that's
Right.
my only issue with the med bay there. Like, it makes more sense. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, and then maybe
No, I
this
don't.
campaign will prove me wrong. But I just it just doesn't sound, after reading through it, it just doesn't sound
That useful. Yeah.
super useful. Yeah, I
And
don't
maybe
know.
it's
I
not
just
Yeah,
don't
and
know.
built
that's why I'm not.
useful.
Yeah, and that's why I'm not pushing it, because it has
Yeah,
uses for like getting rid of
very niche.
conditions.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
yeah,
getting rid of conditions, which we've already run into a couple times,
yes,
and I
yeah.
don't know how. I mean, we could always add it later. So we'll say no med bed, but what about the workshop?
I
The
am definitely a
ability.
little bit more interested in the workshop, but that sounds like it would definitely be a you thing. The amount of
Mhm.
credits that you're making per day is very minimal. That's my only problem with it.
Well, no, it wouldn't
Um,
be the primary. Wouldn't be making stuff. It would
yeah, it
be,
would
and I would actually
enhancing.
add to the value of that too. But I was meaning more like you can upgrade, because you were talking about trying to. You asked me about upgrading your weapons or armor, and I have to. For me to do that, I have to get the proficiency in the kit and then buy the kit in order to do that. Whereas if we just do this, then I could go in, you could go in, we could upgrade, repair, if that's even a factor in this game. But you could upgrade your weapons on your own. That's
Yeah.
kind of what I was getting at. It would be useful for more of us in that sense.
Would it be
But again,
weapons and armor?
so if you look at workshop, it's all kits other than the biochemist and like one other thing.
Sweet.
So it lists armor mech, arms tech, artificers, audio tech, cyber tech, demolitions, gadgeteers, munitions. So we can make our own ammo, tinker's implements, trapper's kit, and then it allows you to. So basically, what I'm saying, so I would spend a lot of money buying these kits, waiting to level so I can use these kits, and then
So the limit on the credit limit on the kit is very limiting, from what I understand. So if you're trying to make something like a thermal detonator, which costs 2,000 credits,
Mhm.
I don't think you're going to be able to make it in the ship.
Right,
If
but
you
I
see my
could
point.
make.
You could build like ammo, but I just don't know.
Yeah, well, and that's what I'm saying. Have you looked at
Yeah.
the cost of it? Just basic ammo, man. It's
It's
expensive.
really expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's more of what I was saying. If since Chance wants us to count our ammo, which I'm totally for, then doing that, it seems to be functional. But again, I'm not like, oh man, I need this. It's what I'm going to be upset if we don't. I don't really care. It's just the more, because I'm a functional utility type player.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I'm looking at, what's functional and we can use. So it wasn't for us making money, it was for us spending less over the long haul. But again, we could just not do that, and that's fine too.
No, again, like I said, I'm more interested in this than the medbay personally.
Okay.
What does it cost? It doesn't say.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. So from what I read, it's for a medium ship, it's 2 times the base cost, but I can't find a cost for it.
Well, what type is that one? It's a suite. The
Uh,
the workshop is a suite, right?
yeah,
Yes.
it's a suite.
So it's
Grade 0,
5,000 is the base cost. 5,000 credits. So it'd be 10,
10,000. Then
and
yeah,
then you'd
we
have
could do
the workers.
Yeah, I could do a downtime activity and make money in the long term, but like you were saying, Forrest, it's not going to be a shit ton of
Yeah,
credits.
it's going to be saving. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that point.
Okay.
I definitely can see that.
But like Trapper's kit, which is pretty cool if you want to make crap.
What could you make now, Ed? Like, have you like run
Droid
through the
stuff.
numbers? Have you what exactly is droid stuff?
A droid. I can build and repair droids. Is really and I have the kits that I have a surveyor's kit. I have an astrotech, which allows me to do mechanics tool set, which allows me to fix things, but I don't think I can build anything. So it's more like repair is what I have. But so if I have Slicer's kit and security kit proficiencies, but to buy both of those kits is 1,400 credits.
A piece or just altogether?
No. One is 6 and the other one's 8.
Yeah.
So, and we might be overthinking this too. I'm cool with just going to Tatooine and fucking some shit up and saving up our money.
Yeah, that's all I want to do right now.
Okay, let's wait till next session.
Yeah, we need to do way more
later.
research on the fucking ship stuff. It's stupid.
Yeah.
So if I'm reading this correctly, you could only make something valued up to 25 credits, or 50 if you have proficiency in it, which is like nothing.
Yeah.
That's my only thing about the workshop. Maybe I'm reading it wrong, but from what I can tell, like we literally can't make anything until even if you're level 20 at that point.
Yeah. Additionally, while crafting in a workshop using the integrated tools, a total market value you can craft per day increases by an amount of credits equal to 5 times your character level.
Mm-hmm.
If you add double your proficiency bonus to the checks, that would be 10 times your character level.
Okay, what's the credit limit currently then? Because that might actually change things.
Yeah.
Because as it is right now, it's 25 credits worth of stuff is not nothing. I mean, it's literally nothing.
You can make.
Yeah, so I can make 10 times my character level, so I can make something worth 40 credits. Which
Currently?
Yeah.
Or do you say that that's what's being added by the workshop?
So the workshop says if you add your double your proficiency bonus, which I would because I already have proficiency in something in here.
So you could craft something that's worth 400 credits with the workshop. Okay, that's not nothing.
10 times 4 is 40.
Oh, I thought you said you had 40 in total now, and then with the workshop
No.
you could add another 10. No?
No.
Oh, okay, dude. It's not worth it then. What?
Yeah.
Trying to find
40 credits is nothing, dude.
That's
literally that actually seems
just
really
making ammo. Like,
yeah. Wow, that's bizarre. Wait, maybe.
Hold on. How much is base ammo?
maybe it's 60. I don't know.
That's like 200, I think.
Oh.
But that'll scale too, with my proficiency bonus. So when I hit level 5, our proficiency bonus will be 3, right? So if I double that, that's 6. So that's still only 60. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem very good.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I don't know. You can make a bedroll.
So a fragmentation missile is only 100 credits. A power cell is 10 credits. A projector canister for cryo weapons is 350 credits. Yeah, how would I ever be able to make anything like that?
Right. Well, what I would say is you can add up, like you can make $60, 60 credits like per whatever time it's giving you on there. Is there a time on it?
Okay, I can see that. So you like break things down into days.
Yeah, you're just breaking it down. So you get like 60 credits of the 300 of the way each time you work do it. So you have to build up to it.
So it reduced time is basically what that does.
Okay. That brings me back. That brings me a little bit back. That could be useful.
So I could make a thermal detonator, 2,000 credits, but it would take me like a week.
Yeah.
Every day you can craft one or more items with a total market value not exceeding 250 credits. Is the base rules.
The base.
So you can add on the extra right now would be 10 times your level, so 40. So you'd basically be nearly 300 credits a day.
That actually swings that back around.
That makes way more sense.
Yeah.
And then you can add that up, and it even specifies in the rules. You can multiple days together, you can make something, and also multiple characters. So if all 4 of you were in there, you could each do 250, he could do 300, or you would do 250 plus whatever your bonus is from the workshop. And then, like, in one day, you could have something that's 1,500 credits probably, with the 4 of you in there.
Okay. That actually swings that back around to now I am on board for the workshop 100%.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
That makes way more sense than whatever the fuck this description is.
Yeah.
Because this shit makes no sense.
Yeah.
You do have to spend you have to buy the materials to make whatever it is, and you have to spend half the cost. So if you're making something that's 1500, this is pretty standard D&D rules, 5e rules. You have to spend half the amount of credits in purchasing the raw materials for it.
Right.
So instead of buying a thermal detonator 2,000, we spend what 2 days?
1,000.
Yeah,
and a day and a half.
1,000 and a day and a half to make one thermal detonator.
Yeah.
Between the 4 of us.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that brings it back into the middle.
Yeah,
Yep.
I get that. Yeah.
I think we should just focus on pirating ships and getting money from that.
Yeah. If we
We
fucking
should get information.
yeah,
Yeah.
if we do more missions and pirating, then
In
trying to
that same
figure this
time, we'd
shit
probably
out,
get-
then we'll make
Yeah,
more money
what-
in that amount of time.
What time did we just like in game? We spent what, an hour, and we made 10,000 credits. Yeah, it's just not the system doesn't work.
No.
I would say I hate
I'm
this because I'm
actually-
having to balance this stuff like actively because it's just not balanced that well.
No.
I
Yeah.
would say if someone basically if Ed, who's already proficient in these tools, if your character is one of the ones in the workshop, you could drop it down to a quarter of the cost for raw materials. So instead of paying 2,000, you'll only be paying 500 to make
Okay.
it make more sense. I'm not trying to convince you guys to get the modification.
No.
If you don't want it, you don't want it. But that is more balanced in my opinion than having it be half because that doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense at all.
We're back in, baby.
Oh my
We should get
god.
the workshop.
Can we just fucking go to Tatooine?
Yeah.
No, we have to spend a week here getting a workshop.
Dude, for real, dude.
Nah, I don't think it's
Deciding
worth
on
it
a
right
workshap. Jesus.
Now. Yeah, I know we are.
Curse to never leave Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah.
I think 10 more minutes on this, and then we move on. So I'm down for it, but how much time are we going to spend? I guess it would just be during our long rest. All 4 of us decide instead of leveling or whatever, right? We all decide we're going to make one thermal detonator.
Yeah, because if it's gonna take a
Thermal
day,
detonators are pretty nutty.
Yeah, I'm just saying that, using that as an example.
Yeah.
That's what we would be doing. Is that what you guys want to do?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't imagine we'd be role playing every spot. You know.
Or we can buy droids after we buy the workshop, and the droids can manufacture all the stuff for us.
maybe.
Yeah, I think we're getting too deep into something
Yeah.
that we need more information on. I'd like to just go to Tatooine or rob a ship or do something.
Okay, cool. Who's piloting?
Fuck. Hold on.
Open.
All of us together with the power of friendship.
Pilot is the friends we made along the way.
Exactly.
I have a negative int, so definitely not me.
How much would it cost? You said 10,000 for a workshop. How much would it cost to put a droid brain Mark II in?
So the problem is the time because the Mark II, just the cost is 8,000 because it's 4,000 normal times 2, so it's 8.
Mhm.
But then you're going to be looking at likely, because it was about 3 days for the other one. I believe it was about 6 for Mark II. So if for grade 2, you'd be looking at closer to 6 days.
Okay. I'm actually looking to see if I can. I could have swore there was skill.
You could alternatively hire a pilot if you would like.
Yeah, I was thinking that before we started playing this game. You install the protocol in your companion that grants it proficiency in a skill or tool. Your companion.
What does it actually take to be the pilot class? Because it doesn't say anything about like our stats.
You
It
mean
just
deployment?
says the ship stats.
It's mainly going to be the ship stats.
Right. Which we have no real control over unless we dump money into it.
Let me see.
So I can modify my droid to be a mechanic and change because I haven't chosen a deployment for him. I could make him a mechanic and then I could pilot. If you would allow me to change my deployment to pilot, he wouldn't be as good, but he could do it.
Yeah, you can go ahead and do that. That's fine.
Okay.
I would say difficult maneuvers would definitely be piloting with the pilot score.
So I'm going to do that. Then I'll pilot. I should have just did that instead of letting this conversation go like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, it's
So I'm
been
going to give.
like 30.
Yeah. That's being nice. So I'm going to give my droid proficiency protocol, which basically allows me to give him a skill or a tool, and I'll do that twice so he can get technology and the piloting skill. Or I mean the technology skill and mechanic tools.
Technically, he's not a licensed pilot, so that'll be interesting. But
Who?
your droid.
No, he's not a pilot. He's a mechanic. He can't pilot.
Oh, you're saying you're taking pilot.
Yes, he's
Yeah,
taking
it
Got it,
specifically says that companion, at least the droid companion, can't pilot.
Got it.
Slap a name tag on
he's-
there. Hey, pilot.
Yep, he is going to be the he's going to be the mechanic. Damn it, I got to look at all the field stuff. But yeah, so yes, friends, let's do your job over in Tatooine. I will take over the pilot seat. Again, if you're okay with me switching up my mechanic, or
Yes. Do you need to take a minute to do that real quick?
yeah, if you guys give me like 5 minutes, I just need to look at the stuff that's available.
Ventures, yeah. The venture will be the hard part.
Yeah, the Ventures is what it's under, right?
It's under deployment, so you get a deployment, and then deployment grants you one venture.
Okay, beginning.
And that's what you'll have to probably take a minute to look at. It's the ventures.
Okay, choose venture. Okay. Yep. You learn 2 tactics of your choice.
Don't worry, guys. You'll get into space at some point here.
Yep. Tactics. Let me see. The tactics are presented in alphabetical order. Attack pattern delta. Yes. All right. I'm just gonna go with resourceful tactics. Once per round, when you roll a power die as part of a pilot's tactic, you can roll the die twice and take either result. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Cool.
Yep.
Pretty neat.
Venture. Okay. So I'm good on him. I'll figure out the droid stuff later. So it's 1 tactic and 1 venture.
For now, yeah.
That's my guy.
As you level up, it'll get more.
Okay. For some reason, I have 4 for my other guy.
What are you doing, buddy?
I don't know. I must have misread something. Oh, I think I was basing it off the ship's level, not mine.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, because we did establish, like, mine's operator. I'm still first level for operator. Because it's not based on the ship's level.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. Which is fucking ridiculous that you have to keep track of 3 different levels.
Cool. So, are you guys
Yep.
going, or are you taking a long rest first? Or
Yeah, let's take a quick long rest. We'll sleep on the ship.
Do I need to take
Modifying
a
my
long
droid too
rest?
during this long rest.
I was like, I don't need to take a long rest. I'm fucking vibing, dude.
Oh,
I didn't use any.
Yeah,
I
that's
took
true.
some damage, but I could do a short rest and heal.
Okay, I can do short rest too. Well, in order to modify my droid, I have to take a long rest anyway, or do it during a long rest. So, my friends, give me in order to modify the droid so we can do what we're trying to do. Yeah.
Okay, sure.
All right, friends. Give me a few hours. I'll get things modified, and then we can get out of here.
In those few hours,
Yeah.
can Noct go about the ship looking for anything suspicious?
Sure. Go ahead and make an investigation check with Noct.
Why did it have to be investigation? I got a 7. Tough.
So Noct spends a few hours searching throughout the ship, all the components, going through all the rooms, ensuring nothing seems to be tampered with or messed with, or no one hiding back in the corner. And kind of sleepy, and not really too sure yet of the contents and layout of the ship, but given some time, he does feel pretty comfortable with where the ship is at and doesn't feel like there's anything suspicious going on currently.
Okay.
So, you doing anything in a long rest, Tamir?
Dimir is gonna kind of look at himself internally, see what he's going through, and sort of meditate, I suppose. Although he doesn't know that he's meditating, he's probably more like praying to his ancestors, doing some aromatherapy, that kind of thing, and in doing so, yeah, he's just trying to rebalance himself, reset himself.
Perfect. Well, while he makes his sand angels on the floor, and as he spends his time meditating and reviewing spirituality and internally. What are you doing, Z? What is Z doing?
Modifying his droid, and then getting familiar with the ship.
Cool.
eating food. Yep. It only takes an hour, but sorry, yeah, I'm an idiot. Sorry, guys. It's not a long rest. It's an hour. You have to take an hour.
That would still apply to the situation. So no long
Right,
rest,
okay.
but everyone, it's about an hour.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
So you all complete your different tasks that you set out to do, and then come back together in the bridge of the ship. What positions are you all taking on the ship?
Pilot seat.
Gunner.
Smooth operator.
Cool. I still find it hilarious that you're the operator, Knox. You can't even fucking talk to.
I mean, I can give people like advantage on stuff, mainly Tamir. So if I just spend a die, like I can increase his weapon attack by 500 feet.
That's pretty sweet. We share the ship's die, is that correct?
Yes.
Alright, yes.
Dude, advantage is awesome, man.
And like when a friendly ship, including your own, makes an attack roll, you can use a reaction to expend your power die and add that attack roll to the hit. On a hit, the target's next attack has disadvantage and cannot regain shield points until the start of their next turn.
Cool. I took target acquired, so as a bonus action, you can expend a power die and hone in on the target. The next attack roll by your ship has advantage, and if the attack hits as a result of the die to the attack damage roll.
That'd be wild. See, we chose some good shit. Chance is trying to make us feel like idiots.
Well, I mean,
Always.
Yeah, that's fair.
if you already are one, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Idiots trying to make good choices.
Sounds like my life.
Yeah. Same.
I felt that.
Alright.
He's like, all right, you guys go to Tatooine.
So, yeah, you guys arrive on Tatooine. I'm just kidding. So it takes about 48 hours. Well, actually, that would be doubled because you guys have, I believe, let me check which hyperdrive you guys have.
There's a double, damn.
Class 15. I need to check how the hyperdrives work again. There's so many rules to this. You guys are gonna have to give me a minute.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Okay, so
He's like,
you guys have the worst possible hyperdrive.
oh my god.
So
Nice.
it
48
takes,
days.
It takes 15 times the amount of time
Holy
it would
shit.
take like a class 1 hyperdrive because it's a class 15 hyperdrive. So it will take about because you're not traveling out of the outer rim, so I'd say it would take you about probably around, that's ridiculous, 10 to 12 days to fly
Jesus.
to Tatooine.
Holy fuck.
Because
Damn.
it is 24-hour flight time with a class 1 hyperdrive, but then you have to multiply that by 15 because that's how fast the hyperdrive moves.
Right. Sounds
So,
like fuck all those upgrades. We need a new hyperdrive.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
actually consider buying a better hyperdrive because they're not that expensive.
Okay, that's what we did.
Yeah, we're doing that now.
I'm modifying the hyperdrive in space right now.
So
Right
now.
a class 2 is 10,000 credits. A class 1.5 is 12,500. Class 1 is 15,000. You're not really gonna be able to afford more than that.
I mean,
Those are pretty good though.
Yeah, because it's 0.5 is the highest end, which is
Yeah, and that's
Okay.
50,000 credits.
so I have 3,500 credits.
So class 3 is
have
7,500.
49. I have 4,928.
I have 3,783
So we could afford the class 2.
at 10,000. Yeah, basically we would just be putting back our
What we got from this last
what we got. Yeah,
yeah.
which
Do
I'm
we
fine
want to do
with.
that?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Because that's fucking insane, dude. The amount of time it's gonna take for us to get around, Jesus. By the time we get anywhere, our fucking mission's gone.
You're just sleeping for days.
Yeah.
Hey, that would make the workshop worth it.
Oh my god. Okay, are we doing
By the time we
class?
get there, we're like ready to thermal detonate somebody, and like
Everything's gone.
our mark is already dead.
Yeah.
The
Dead and
world
buried,
is
dude.
The war is ended.
Yeah. Dead, buried, and the whole planet's taken over by a different faction.
Planet's gone. You just
Yeah.
jump out of hyperspace and it's like dust.
Damn it, not again.
Another one? Fuck.
All right, which hyperdrive do you guys want? How much do you want to spend?
Class 2?
That's
Yeah, I
10,000.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
What's
it's all-
everyone's total money
We
right now?
just said.
We have a little bit more than 10,000, but I think we should keep a buffer.
Yes. What's yours, Forrest?
I have close to 5,000.
What's the
You
exact
had
number?
40. I'll just put 4,900.
Okay.
Okay. And then what's yours, Jordan?
Mine's 3,783. That's my total credits.
700. So with that, we have 8,600. That can't be right.
No.
Yeah.
Your math is definitely wrong.
How the fuck? I'm using the goddamn calculator, man. I must have minus something. I mean,
Well, if we all put that 3,333 back, that's it.
yeah, that's true.
Because that's what we just got. It was 10,000 total.
Yeah. Yeah. So
everyone subtract 3,333 from your stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
okay.
So yeah, 10,000. So size 2?
95. Yeah, Mark II.
Good.
Does that count towards the ship's upgrades?
I would
Good.
imagine.
Yes.
10,000 towards it. Let's go.
Sweet. So I'll change hyperdrive classes to credits spent are now 181,000. And credits to next tier is dropped.
And we were at a 15? Oh, yeah. A 2 is so much better.
Yeah, so now you're looking at closer to 2 days travel
Oh
time.
my
to
god.
Tatooine.
But it's still going to take us, what, 5 days to get this thing thrown in?
No, hyperdrives don't work the same way, so they're not a full modification.
Oh,
So you
okay.
don't actually have to pay for everything on a
Huh.
hyperdrive.
Can we reduce the cost if me and my droid help?
No, because you're actually buying the hyperdrive.
That's
like
what
a
we're
prepaid
buying.
product.
You can
You're not
install
paying
it.
for the installation. You could do
Got
the
it.
installation yourself. There's literally like what's expensive about there has to be a hyperdrive slot, and you guys have a hyperdrive slot already on the ship.
Got it.
Installing one of those would be expensive and timely, or not timely, but
Are we
the
able
actual-
to save our other hyperdrive?
yeah, you can have a backup hyperdrive.
Yes, that'd be perfect.
Yep. So I'll put it in the items.
But it's not actually integrated into the ship because that would require us paying for another slot, right?
Correct.
Right.
You
Okay,
could just
so
swap it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll
So
take you-
we just have it in our cargo bay or something.
Yes.
Yes.
It's just nice to have a
Okay.
backup.
Yep. No. I agree.
So if you
Yeah,
had enough slots, could you theoretically just be there almost instantly?
Yeah, I don't know how that would work to have 2 hyperdrives working. I don't think you could
I don't think it
have
adds.
both working at once.
No.
Oh, okay.
For-
Gotcha.
And I'm not 100%, but I'm like 90% certain that they don't increase each other's speed.
Right.
It just uses the faster one. And if they're both exactly the same, you're going whatever they both are.
Right.
Yeah.
But can we
But
merge
shield-
2 together?
Yeah, you can go faster. Shields, though, we could have multiple shields.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Just have fucking 6 shields deep, dude. And then nobody can fucking hit us.
Yep.
They're like, God damn, how many shields do these fuckers have?
Right? And I think it runs into space on the ship. Like-
Right, I'm sure it does.
So
Yeah, we
instead
don't
of
need
start-
space if we only have shields, dude.
Yeah, dude.
the shield. We're just sleeping in between the shield modules
Yeah.
on a fucking sleeping bag.
Dude, we can just sleep on the deck on the top deck. Like,
That's true. We could sleep outside the ship, huh?
Yeah.
Basically, our ship is just one giant fighter.
it's one giant shield.
Yeah.
Cool. So, as you guys leave, the atmosphere, well, not really the atmosphere, but what we'll call the atmosphere of Nar Shaddaa, and start to get into the orbit of Nar Shaddaa. Go ahead first, and I will have someone, just does not matter who, make an astrogation check from
fuck?
the ship. That is an intelligence under the ship sheet. That is basically navigation.
I'll do it.
It's like, it ain't me.
Flying. Yeah.
Bye, Fletcher. See you never.
Yeah. All right, hold on. I'm still showing something went wrong.
It's just 10, right?
It's on
Or
Discord.
you don't get any bonuses.
Go to the
Oh,
Yeah,
resources.
there's no bonuses.
tab.
Just it's a straight
Yeah.
roll at the moment.
Where? Sorry. On resources?
Yeah.
Apologize.
So
Come
it
on.
doesn't show. Do we not get modifiers for the ship, or is it just a straight?
I don't know why it didn't populate them on the sheet. I will add them on next time. There's modifiers to
Could
them.
we get a character sheet that just has like the stats on there, not just not a PDF, just so we can quickly click something if need
Yeah,
be?
we can try that. It doesn't have the same scores, so to do that I'll have to actually program it in.
Right.
Oh
You
really?
gotta-
Okay. If that's too much effort, yeah, it's okay.
17 plus 4.
Nice.
So
21.
21.
Plus 4. What do you get a plus?
Yeah, you said intelligence, right?
Not your intelligence. This one's a ship based.
Oh, the ship's intelligence.
Yeah, so it's 0. So
17.
So 17. Still not bad.
okay, so yeah, you're easily able to find where you're headed.
That was I rolled a 1. We ended up on Naboo.
You're able to find where you're headed. Not a big problem. Oh, interesting. So plotting a hyperspace course requires incredibly difficult calculations. Before jumping to hyperspace, ship must plot a course via astrogation by completing 10 astrogation equations. When not under stress, it can take 10 minutes to carefully check them resulting on. Oh, so you can just take 10 and succeed automatically on figuring out how to fly through hyperspace to get to Tatooine.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just assume
Okay.
you're gonna do that.
Yeah.
That makes way more sense.
Yeah, we're not in.
If you could just take 10, then why do we even bother?
Because if you're trying to jump to hyperspace when in combat,
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Makes
or
sense.
under
Cool.
duress in some way.
Cool. I'm a Duros.
Under Duros.
Duress.
Okay. So yeah, I take 10 and we go.
Also,
You can also,
Tamir came from Tatooine.
Doesn't
Yeah.
mean he knows how to get there.
well, especially by space travel. Cool.
I think it's that direction.
Yeah.
So
We show up. Yeah, looks like my planet.
go ahead and make a d20 check, just to roll straight d20, Ed.
An 11.
Okay. Cool. Nothing seems to happen. You guys jump to hyperspace just fine and are well on your way to Tatooine.
Tatooine.
Go ahead and make or what would you guys like to do during the time when you are on your flight to Tatooine? So it's going to be 2 days.
So
Noct is
we
going
can't
to
really.
go ahead.
No. I was saying we can't really do some of the downtime activities because we can't go find a job or
Right.
fight in the ring.
We fight each other.
But
Your
would
own
we?
fighting ring.
Yeah. But would we give each other money? Oh,
I would say Noct is still just going to make sure we don't have any stragglers on the ship, make sure all the systems are working correctly, make sure nobody put a tracker or something on us. Just making sure we're going to be safe going to Tatooine.
Okay. Sure. After scouring for some time, go ahead and make if you want to use perception here, you can.
Okay.
You make a perception check.
Proceed, motherfucker, proceed.
Make it with advantage because you're taking enough time.
Okay. You said perception 23.
23. Okay. You do find a small tracking device hidden in part of the cargo bay of the ship.
Ooh, nice.
Fucking knew it. We got too many enemies, bro. I will take it. It's
Okay.
obviously still. I'm guessing there's nobody's gonna leave a fucking symbol on their tracker.
Could you not see where the signal is going to?
No, I meant like a sigil or something to like know who it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the Black Sun Guild.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They leave obvious calling cards.
Branded merch.
Yeah. Branded merch.
Nice.
Oh my god.
But I think you're proficient Z in technology, correct?
Yeah.
So you can make a technology check with it.
let me do that.
Well, definitely needed that.
24, holy shit.
Nice. Dude.
It is sending information back to a specific transponder code that you can note down.
Okay.
And this transponder code, it's hard to tell, but it does originate, it seems, at Nar Shaddaa.
But it doesn't give us like a specific part of Nar Shaddaa or.
I mean, we're in
Like-
hyperspace right now, so.
Yeah, but
No, it's not, you can't track where the information, it's not like you can just say it's being sent exactly here, but you can see the transponder code that it's linked to.
Okay, I'll write down the transponder code. Is there a reason not to destroy it?
Noct just shrugs his shoulders.
Okay. Yeah, then Zeal just drop it on the ground and step on it.
I was like, unless you want to turn it into your own tracker. I don't know if you can do that, but
Oh, he's already pressed it by now.
okay, cool.
I would like to try to talk to Total. reach out to Total, contact Total in some way, and yeah.
Huh?
Okay, are you gonna try and do that via you wanna try and use technology, or in some way are you gonna try and use
Oh no, I'm
your
asking these
space
guys.
wizard? Oh, okay.
Yeah. No. Tamir is still coming to terms with being a space wizard, but he is going to ask Z. Z, I need to speak with Total.
Okay.
Can you connect him for me?
I can give you the contact information at the guild. I don't know where he's at exactly. I know he was doing some personal upgrades, I guess. But yeah, here, I'll give you the transponder codes, or not transponder, but the HoloNet code, so you can try to get a hold of him.
Tamir just kind of holds the codes in his hands and he says, "You turn Total into numbers and letters."
Oh, right. Here, come with me. You'll walk him over to the communicator on the bridge, and he'll punch in the stuff. Here you go.
Total.
And then what I'm assuming will pop up is a HoloNet version of the guild master or the guild concierge or whatever, saying, "Hello, how may I help you?"
Yeah, it's basically it's the Star Wars version of a pre-recorded phone system where you have to select 1 through 9 to select the right option, and then it goes through an alphabetical list to find guild members that you can contact.
Give me Total. This kind of continues for an hour. Tamir is just he starts banging his fists after a bit. You know what I mean?
Tamir gives off the most boomer energy, dude. It's fucking wild.
Want to speak with Total.
Yeah, Z will see that this is gonna go on, and he's kind of turns his head and looks at him like, okay. And then he'll kind of help him through the menu to find Total message center.
Okay.
And then
With
it's up
Total,
to you whether he answers or not.
it's up to you. Your character.
Oh, it's still my character. Okay. I'm gonna say he's no, because he's still going. So for you guys, he's basically doing a droid modification. His whole body's being modified, brain put into a droid chassis and all that. I don't know how long, because it's just a seat that you can pick up and all of a sudden you're a droid. But I would assume there's at least a few days worth of.
Yeah, he would probably still be undergoing the process.
It's been a week, right, since we lost him.
Yeah, it's been roughly about a week, but I would say he's still undergoing that and recovery.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
So the
Shit.
message
Well,
would be,
I was gonna ask him if he had any contacts, and
But you could leave a message for him.
yeah. To see, I'm just asking Total. Who was that one guy that helped us out when we were in Tatooine? And then that's just my message, and that's
cool.
Yeah, I was just trying to get more kind of a baseline, I guess, group of people, I suppose, to maybe help us. You know what I mean? There are no Tuscan contacts that I have, and I was just kind of relying on Total to take me about. So
Yeah.
Mir just doesn't have any idea how the modern world works, really.
So, Total will receive the message, and then Ed, we can talk about it if he'll respond, or kind of how that'll go.
Okay. Z will, because he's decided to stand there, he's realizing that the message was really vague and maybe it's a private thing between the two of them, but he'll look at Tamir and go, "Is there something maybe I can help you with?" I mean, I didn't run in the same circles you and Total did on Tatooine, but if you're looking for someone, I do know people. I don't know if you're looking for something specific or this is a personal thing.
Nothing specific. Maybe they could help us find the lost people.
And the lost people are who?
My people.
Oh, like you as in your family, or
in a sense, yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Total told me something about that, about how the ship was transporting detained or imprisoned Tatooinis, sand people. I'm drawing a complete blank on your race right now.
Tuscan.
Tatooini.
Like Tatooinis much better.
On Tuscan.
Tatooinis.
Yes, wrapped Tatooini. He told me that the ship was transporting Tuscan prisoners. Is that what you're referring to?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, give me some time. I do have some contact on Narcida, and I might be able to get some information for you. Total doesn't usually run in those circles, from what I'm aware of, so I don't know if he could help you, but I most likely can.
Timur just nods and accepts this and walks away.
Okay, cool. Social interaction, amazing. Nerds are so good at it.
The best social interactions.
So yeah, so after that, because Z has part of his background as a criminal background, and where did I put it? He has a friend in the criminal realm, and he can help me find things. Where did I put his background information? I don't think I put it down. Let me look up criminal really quick so I can tell you exactly what he's able. It's like a really vague criminal contact.
Yeah, we discussed it last time.
Oh, okay. I wasn't
Yeah.
sure how much detail we put into it, but you're an experienced criminal with a history of breaking the law. You have spent a lot of time in the world. You're far closer than most people to the world of murder, theft, and violence that pervades the underbellies of those. And you have survived. That was a little more narrative than I expected. Gaming set. What the fuck is it? Oh, criminal. Okay, you have a reliable and trustworthy contact who acts as your liaison to a network of other criminals. You know how to get messages to and from your contact, even over great distances. Specifically, you know the local messengers, corrupt caravan masters, which would apply to this, and seedy sailors who can deliver messages for you. So Z is going to contact his contact and ask him if he knows of anyone transport, specifically Tuscans.
Okay.
And he'll just leave it at that.
I would say there's not an immediate response, but there will be a response.
Right.
Get back to you.
Right, I wouldn't expect like a right now response, but it's something more. And that's pretty much, you said 2 days. Downtime activities are how many days?
A lot of them are 5, but it depends. What are you trying to do?
Crafting was something just to see if I could.
Oh yeah, you can
craft.
do that on a daily basis.
I've just got to figure out what, because I only have access to a few things that I'm looking to see. But yeah, we can move on. I'll let you know what I'm crafting, so we aren't sitting here waiting for me to figure it out.
Cool. So you guys get very close to the orbit of Tatooine, drop out of hyperspace. Everything seems to have gone smoothly. No major issues with that. There does appear to be a higher level of traffic around Tatooine, and you do see a few Republic ships.
Ooh.
That are on the outskirts of Tatooine in the orbit.
Are we talking carriers right now?
Yes.
Is Anakin here slotting Tuscans?
As you do you continue forward into to the orbit of Tatooine?
Yes, I would say yes.
Yes.
Cool. When you do, you're automatically connected to space traffic control.
Right.
What's called message. I believe it's message to sender is what's called, or message operator. This would come into both you, Noct, and to you as the pilot Z. You just hear a message. Please state your intention.
Oh, to me? Well, hello. My friends and I are just here to visit Tatooine. We hear they have really nice bars.
Smooth.
We're processing your chain code or your transponder code.
Yeah, as he's gonna make sure that his code is good. He's gonna be looking at the system. He's gonna be just double checking that it's up to par.
Right, we show you as the well, it looks like it has been recently updated. Now called the Slutty Rain Corps.
Yes.
What?
Right, looking just for leisure. You're not allied. I'm not showing any issues with the code or any allegiances that cause concern, but just confirming.
No, we're not affiliated with anyone. We are not so much tourists, but just kind of explorers. I'm a galactic traveler.
I was like, say it, Ed. Say adventurer.
We are adventurers, galactic traveling adventurers.
The Slutty Rain Corps and its adventures. I will take note in the log. You have clearance to land.
Outstanding. All right.
I'll pass you to tower.
Outstanding. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. Slutty Rancor out. Click. So then, I'm gonna land.
Slutty Rain Corps.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna just see images of a Slutty Rancor.
Dude, I know.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna head towards where I don't remember. Are we going to Tatooine's a whole planet? So were we ever told like the specific place we're supposed to be at, or just the planet and figure it out from there?
You have the coordinates to the area where it's at.
Okay, then that's where we'll go.
So I assume you're gonna find a port to land, dock to
Near.
land that isn't too close.
Yeah.
Okay. There's not a ton of docks, so there's not one like super close, but you find the closest you can.
Well, since we're
land
gonna be
there.
walking wherever we're going, and I'm assuming it's not a major port where we can take a shuttle, I would think we would land close in a day's walk.
Okay, so you can land outside of a port as well.
So yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out, and the other guys could probably chime in on this. Where we're going, does it appear to be within a city limits, just outside a port, or is this kind of like off on its own?
It's off on its own.
And how far from the nearest port is it?
Probably 3 to 4 hour walk from the nearest port. But you could find speeders that you could rent
For rent?
if you'd
Okay.
want to, which would shorten it to about 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay. Do we have the money for it? Okay. Yeah.
You also have to pay a
So-
docking fee
Yep. How much?
and refuel if you're looking to do that.
Yep. And how much is all of that?
So, no, I'm not going to overdo this because I don't want this to be super complicated.
To get into, well, you know, if blah blah blah. Another 35-minute discussion about how we could finagle our way out of the docking fees and shit.
Yep.
I don't remember where the docking fee was at, but
I think it's in the ships of the galaxy.
here, I'll just do it this way.
Docking fees. Let me see. All
Then
ships
equipment? That doesn't make any sense. Okay.
Refueling is a medium 100 credits per unit. Oh, we'd have to figure out how many units we spent.
Oh, it's just 20 credits per day for a tiny roll. So you're looking at 40 credits to dock per day.
Okay.
And then the fuel cost, you used 3 units. So you use 1 to jump to hyperspace and then 2 per day while you're in hyperspace uses 1 unit of fuel. So you used 3 units. So that's 300 credits.
And how many units does our ship have?
It holds 30 units and it would have been full. So
Okay. So I'm not
you
going to
still have
bother with that.
27 units left.
Yeah, I'm good. So we're not going to do that, but we'll pay the 40 credit docking fee.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll pay it just for now.
Who's controlling the docks? What are the creatures or the code that they're under?
This would be a civilian ran dock.
Okay.
From one of the local areas in Tatooine. You'd probably be familiar enough to know like these are not like heavily. They're very, very bipartisan or multi-partisan. These civilians are really interested in it for the living, just trying to make their own money, and so they run a docking area. They're not sided with anyone typically.
Okay.
You're able to set down. No problem. Land. Shut the ship off.
And then we will start looking for transportation.
Okay. We're probably not going to get into that day,
yeah.
as it is
Okay.
close to 5. But you guys can level up to level 5.
Let's go.
We
Tactical nuke incoming!